Now that Lake Texoma is a huge lake, and they can fish a enormous area of that. So they may drive in for 30-minute drive on their boat, and then be 15 miles away from a ramp to get here.
Right.
So these guys, some of them are coming in early because maybe they just had a hard day fishing.
Yep.
Or maybe they've got some big fish that they think, I need to get these in there before something happens to that fish.
Correct. They do have to be in line here at the event center by 4:30.
4:30.
So if you were here yesterday, we were pretty much through by about 5 o'clock with all the weigh-ins, and we had quite a few.
We did have quite a few. Now, a lot of people may be wondering what happens to those fish that they bring here and that we're weighing in. CATMASTERS is really focused on the conservation of these animals and making sure they're returned to the lake that they were brought out of. So anytime you see a fish that's here and you think, oh my God, that doesn't look good, they're going to go back out to tanks, back out here. They have all the staff here that knows how to take care of that fish and make sure that if it is stressed out or just not looking good, they're going to make sure that fish is healthy and ready to return back to its habitat so they can continue the breeding program to ensure the longevity of fishing in the lake that we're at.
Yes, because this is obviously it's a very big lake, but it's a lot of pressure too on those fish. So we do take a lot of attention to detail to make sure they're all taken care of, for sure.
For sure. So
we've not lost one yet.
We have not lost a fish
4 years.
Yet. So, and
yes,
we would
good.
like to keep that up.
Absolutely.
Yes. And if you guys haven't got a chance to see, we've got some of the bigger fish that were brought in yesterday, right back behind the CATMASTERS booth and the sign-in and where they have their apparel. You can go to that tank back there and check out some of those fish. We do not advise that you go to the tackle place, buy the tackle, and try to catch the fish. It's probably out of the I don't think you're going to get to enter the tournament that way. But you can go back there and take some pictures, and the kids really enjoy that as well.
I guess you might call this a little bit of a teaser, but I'm being told if they can get the fish in the boat, you guys may see a lake record here before too much longer of a fish that they're working on right now. They're hoping, they've been fighting it for about an hour. They're trying to get it in the boat. So wait and see. So stick around for that.
Now, the lake record for the Texas side is 121.5 pounds. The lake record on the Oklahoma side is 89 pounds. So you're talking about a fish that is in excess of 90 pounds.
No, what I said was someone's been fighting a fish.
A fish, okay.
That could be could be a lake record.
So
that's all I said.
Either someone called with a fish story, or we might be bringing a monster in here in just a little bit.
Yes.
That one's on you. You guys stick around. We've got some weigh-ins coming right now. I think they're trying to get a few fish out of the boat. We would like to thank you for coming to the CATMASTERS 2020 Lake Texoma at the Chocktaw Event Center. Here, we would love to be back again next year if there's somebody in the crowd that would like to do a sponsorship at a booth for some of our other events that we have going on. Please go online and check us out at thecatmasters.com.
And by the way, the all-you-can-eat catfish has nothing to do with what's going on back here. All right, so it's fresh, but it's not quite that.
It's not that fresh. The fish that were caught yesterday
taking them back.
Are not in the back being cooked right now.
And that's a great deal, by the way. It's all you can eat. I think it's like $15.
$15.
Let's go check that out. It's in the concession area on the other side of that wall right there.
And we encourage you to take pictures. If you would like to visit with some of the anglers afterwards, you can see them. They're going to be coming down. They'll be going down this way, and they'll be back around the side, coming in the back after they park their boats. So if you'd like to ask them some questions, we have Sea Arc. That's our main sponsor. They have their pro staff here. Doug, Daryl, and Chad are in the back. They'll be roaming around. You can ask them questions, some tips about catfishing. You can check them out on YouTube or online. Some great information. We have Danny King back here at the Lazy J booth. It's a catfishing legend. The guy will tell you everything he knows. So he doesn't have any hidden secrets.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
We're here live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Lake Texoma Catfishing Tournament and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Jim from Blackbeard Marine. You guys have some beautiful boats set up here. Now, I know you probably have way more than this. Tell us a little bit about Blackbeard Marine.
First of all, Blackbeard Marine is the #1 G3 dealer in the whole world. We sell more G3 boats than anybody else, which gives us a little advantage as far as products and availability and things like that. We're also the #1 Yamaha dealer in the Heartland, so we sell more Yamahas than everybody else. So that's really makes for a great opportunity for the customers to come in and get a great price on a boat. You know, I'd love to tell you that it's because I'm a great salesman, but God, it's not. It's the price. We have an excellent pricing program. So.
Well, sometimes when you see a boat and it's a good boat, it's got a good motor, things like that, you don't have to be a good salesman. It sells itself.
You really don't. And that's one of the great things about the Yamaha and the G3. G3 is actually owned by Yamaha. So when they're building a new boat or a new motor, they're actually working with them together so that everything fits the way it's supposed to. They're not a bunch of morphodite stuff added to it or anything like that. That's what the boat is. It comes as a package, and it's always right, and that's great.
Great. So if you'd like some more information about Blackbeard Marine, you could go online to blackbeardmarine.net. Remember, that's blackbeardmarine.net. Or come see them live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo at the Chocktaw Event Center. This is Dwayne Morris. I'm here at the 2020 Lake Texoma CATMASTERS Tournament and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Guppy from Montgomery County. Now, that's not your real name, but that's what everybody calls you.
That is what everybody calls me. It started out as a joke. I put the dog's name on Facebook, and people started associating that with the business and with our nonprofit, so I just left it that way. Now I'm Guppy.
Awesome. Now, you're with the Texas Trophy Catfish Association. You guys do a lot with the youth. You do a lot with conservation, teaching people about the industry and about fish in general. Can you tell us a little bit about where it came from and what y'all do?
Well, it's all started in 2017 when we decided that we were going to, I don't know how to put it into words.
With Leslie, she took me on my first fish and my first hunt, and I can tell you, it's been a long time since I've been at peace like that. And so I started to understand a little bit about what you guys do and how important it is for the veteran community specifically. And so the reason I'm here is to represent Heroes Outdoor Therapy because I believe in it and I'm a product of it and I know how important it is. If you guys do one thing today in terms of supporting our veterans, if you guys could pull out your phone and just follow on Facebook and Instagram, Heroes Outdoor Therapy, that would be a huge support element just to show that that you do support our veterans and you want to see what we're putting out. That would be awesome. If you want to donate, heroesoutdoortherapy.com. They have a PayPal link on both their website and their Facebook. I can tell you firsthand, I've worked with a lot of nonprofits, veteran nonprofits, and there's few that I say I put my name on, and Heroes Outdoor Therapy is one of them. They do what's right. They're filling a gap that's needed in our community, and I'm super excited to be here, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. Catfishing is freaking awesome. Y'all rock.
All right.
So you guys give it up
Thank
for
you very much.
Heroes Outdoor Therapy.
They don't need us up here.
No, because I think they were much better looking than
Speak for
me. I'm not
yourself.
going to say for
Yeah,
you,
don't-
but for me, they were
Don't put
definitely
me
much
in that
better
category.
looking.
My hair is as pretty as hers. Come on, man.
So you guys can visit with them. I'm sure they would love to visit with anyone that's
Absolutely.
here. If you want some tips on a rear naked choke, I'm sure she could probably help you out with that one too. So, but don't ask her to put you in it because it does hurt.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, we're going to take a break right now, and we'll be back with, we got some more boats coming in here shortly. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Morris. I'm here with Tanner with the Army Corps of Engineers at the 2020 Lake Texoma CATMASTERS Expo and Catfish Tournament. Tanner, you guys do a lot of safety, a lot of training. I mean, you guys, the Corps of Engineers does an enormous amount of stuff. Tell us a little bit about why you're here and what you do.
We're here today just to promote water safety to mainly the younger public and also to educate the older folks as well. I don't mind if I use older folks. Just to remind the older folks that it is important to wear your life jacket on the lake, and nobody's ever too cool to wear a life jacket on the lake, no matter what people says. I've told this over and over again that this is the worst part of my job, would have to be recovering somebody who has drowned from a lake. That's one thing we would like to avoid at all times.
Now, you guys do a lot of education for children as well, so that way they understand it when they're young, and it's not such a taboo to do when they're older. What kind of educational programs do y'all have for younger people?
We do a lot of water safety events such as this one. We go try to go all over the state of Oklahoma. That's the Tulsa district is who I work for, and that covers the southeast part of Kansas all the way to the north part of Texas. And we like to do different water safety events. We do slideshows. We teach people how to find the proper life jacket that fits them, and stuff like that all over the state of Oklahoma.
Now, there's a lot of changes that's coming along in the boating industry and the outdoors, being on the water. One of them being that kill switch. And I know a lot of people don't like to have that little thing tied to them like you do on a jet ski. But how important is that one thing to saving somebody's life? I know it's something simple, but how important is that really?
Oh, it's mind-boggling how we see on the lake. What we do on every busy holiday weekend, we have a checklist that we go to every boat, and not every boat, but we try to get as many as we can to just do a water safety check to make sure that they have everything on their boat, a fire extinguisher, extra life jackets for everybody on the boat, whistles, lights work, and one of the main things we like to hit on, especially the start of 2018 wreck season, was to make sure that the kill switch is on and it attached to their body at all times. We try to make an emphasis that this is the most important thing on the boat. If the driver was to get kicked out of the boat, that's the only thing that could make sure that the boat just keep on going and make sure that you can get back to the boat as safe as possible.
That's some good information. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, or they want to find out more information about what the Corps engineers do or some safety tips, how can they find that online?
We have a online URL that's the USACE, USACE, Tulsa District, and you can find anything and everything about all of our reservoirs and all of our lock and dams within the Tulsa District on that website.
Awesome. For more information, you guys come and check out at the expo. You can see the things here on the table they have for the kids. They have maps, towels. You got all the kids here have been throwing these flyers.
Yeah, absolutely. These are flying rings right here, a big hit for the kids. And we also have maps that are around the entire Lake Texoma that show our public hunting. And we have another map right over here that shows all of our parks that we have open and the also access points to the lake.
So come out to the 2020 Expo here at Lake Texoma and the Chocktaw Event Center. This is Dwayne Morris at the 2020 Lake Texoma CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Expo Center. I'm here with Corey with Keel and Drag. Now, you are a guide. You have a guide service here on Lake Texoma?
Yes, I am a bow fishing guide and a striper guide.
How long have you been doing that here?
Bow fishing guide and going on 4 years, striper guide, and I'm going on just over a year and a half. Lived on this lake my whole life. So.
Now, are these some of your catches right over here?
Yep. Both them gar come out of Texoma. The smaller one come out of right at the mouth of the Red. The big one come out of the main lake.
Now, how much did that big one weigh?
Well, he was a male, so he was a lot smaller than a female. I believe he only weighed 158 when I shot him.
158 pounds. I mean, that's still a lot of fish to bring in and out of the water.
Yeah, he's 7'5", so I mean, it took 3 arrows to get him in.
So, if somebody's wanting to go take your guide service, or they're wanting to learn more about the lake or the river here, how can they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me on my cell phone. I also have a website. I got to look at my website because I just got it here a while back. They can get me on my email at killanddragfishing@gmail.com, or they can call me at 580-564-7001.
All right, again here at the 2020 CATMASTERS at Lake Texoma. We're here live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Lake Texoma Catfishing Tournament and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Jim from Blackbeard Marine. You guys have some beautiful boats set up here. Now, I know you probably have way more than this. Tell us a little bit about Blackbeard Marine.
First of all, Blackbeard Marine is the #1 G3 dealer in the whole world. We sell more G3 boats than anybody else, which gives us a little advantage as far as products and availability and things like that. We're also the #1 Yamaha dealer in the Heartland, so we sell more Yamahas than everybody else. So that's really makes for a great opportunity for the customers to come in and get a great price on a boat. You know, I'd love to tell you that it's because I'm a great salesman, but God, it's not. It's the price. We have an excellent pricing program. So.
Well, sometimes when you see a boat and it's a good boat, it's got a good motor, things like that, you don't have to be a good salesman. It sells itself.
You really don't.
So,
really don't. And that's one of the great things about the Yamaha and the G3. G3 is actually owned by Yamaha. So when they're building a new boat or a new motor, they're actually working with them together so that everything fits the way it's supposed to. They're not a bunch of morphodite stuff added to it or anything like that. That's what the boat is. It comes as a package, and it's always right, and that's great.
Great. So if you'd like some more information about Blackbeard Marine, you could go online to blackbeardmarine.net. Remember, that's blackbeardmarine.net, or come see them live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo at the Chocktaw Event Center. Got word that quite a few are coming in, so it'll take them just a little bit to get here. If you guys would like something to drink, we have the cafeteria in the back. They've got all-you-can-eat catfish for $15. We've got a wide variety of different boats from different dealers. In the front, we have our Sea Arc boats from our headline sponsor as well. We have the pro staff that's back there. We got Doug and Daryl and Chad. You could ask them a wide variety of different questions. ATVs, side-by-sides, fishing poles. We even have women's apparel. We have a security group back here. You can get some CATMASTERS apparel. You can do just about anything. You can see somebody in a CATMASTERS jersey, get their autograph, get pictures, or ask them different questions about upcoming events. Let's just stick with hi. Say hi. Hey. Say hey to CATMASTERS. Good job, buddy. Is this yours or is this yours?
Oh.
Say cat.
No, cat.
No, that's not a cat. Say cat. Say cat.
Cat.
Yeah, okay, right here. Say cat. All right, I'll trade you. Good job, buddy. High five. Give me 5. Looking at the lights like a bug, isn't it? You just want to zoom into the lights.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
Go CATMASTERS. I'm here right now live in the audience with Corbin, who is, now he's completely embarrassed because we're live on CATMASTERS on their YouTube and on their Facebook channel. A while ago you were like Chatty Cathy, and all of a sudden now nothing. How about you, Mom? Are you having a good time?
I am. It's my first time.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bells. Bells.
From Bells. All right, so I'm assuming you are too, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Hope you guys are having a good time. Please stick around. Make sure you check out our vendors. You can go on our website, you can go on YouTube, or you can go on our Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, you can see us live. Maybe see yourself, which you probably didn't want, but nevertheless, it's coming. So you can watch the weigh-ins live. We've got some more boats coming in here pretty soon. Check out our vendors. Grab you something to drink. For those of you that don't know, the restrooms are also right back behind this bleachers on that side in the dining area, not in the kitchen. This is Dwayne Morris at the 2020 Lake Texoma CATMASTERS Tournament and Expo Center. I'm here with Randy Joe from CARC, the big sponsor of the CATMASTERS tournament. Tell us a little bit about CARC.
CARC is a company owned by Correct Craft. We build aluminum boats, and we're a faith-based company, and we love selling aluminum boats.
Now, where are you guys from?
We're from Monticello, Arkansas. That's where our factory is, but we have several dealers around the nation that sell our boats.
Now, why are y'all a sponsor of this? What intrigued you guys at CARC to come be a part of the CATMASTERS tournaments?
First of all, we love sponsoring anything that has to do with catfishing. We obviously sell catfishing boats, so we like to get our product out there, and we also like to sponsor people who are really focusing in on conservation and what the catfish world really has to offer.
Now, how long have y'all been making the catfish boat? Is this the things that y'all put into there, is that a lot of new things, or how long is this taking to evolve into what you have today?
It's taken a few years to evolve into what we have today, but we're really proud of our product and what we have to offer the catfishers. And in a little bit, Chad's going to be telling you all about them.
Great. Well, thank you. You guys go and check out the CARC boats. You guys wanted to talk a little bit about the tournament coming up in Alabama next year.
It's actually going to be on April 3rd and 4th of this year. It's our 10th anniversary of this tournament that we've been doing. It's a Sea Arc Owners Invitational Tournament. If you have a Sea Arc and you want to register, feel free to register online on our website. You can go to www.seaarcboats.com to register for that, and we hope to see you there.
Thank you, guys. Go and check out their website. Check out these boats. They're phenomenal. We have a lot of anglers that are in those right now on the lake. We'll see you back. We're live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Expo and Outdoors Event Center at the Chocktaw Casino in Durant, Oklahoma. I'm here with Britt and Brittany with the Southern Way Boutique. Now, you guys have a wide variety of things that you have for clothing. You wouldn't think this would be great at an outdoor expo, but it's actually gone really well. I've tried on a couple of the dresses. They don't fit my hips right. But tell us a little bit about what you have here, Brittany.
So we carry women's apparel and shoes and accessories, and it's kind of like a southern flair to it, and we like to do mostly comfort. Coming from me, my sister-in-law actually is also a co-owner, but she wasn't able to be here with us. But for us, we're moms, and so when we started the boutique, we really wanted to bring in a certain style that's where comfort and cute. So it's, where we could be like every day versus a lot of other boutiques we've seen that are very, very like high class kind of.
So your everyday things still make you feel as beautiful as a woman wants to feel, but as comfortable as you could be. Now, I didn't see anything for you in here, Brett. I'm assuming you're not modeling the clothes.
That's happened once or twice, but that's in the past now. My part in it was mostly kind of the brawn, the built the trailer and everything for displaying everything functionally, as well as being able to make it easy to get to and from shows. So
that's great. How could they check you out online, on Facebook? What's the best way for somebody to get a hold of you or to be able to go to a location that you guys are at and buy some of the apparel?
Okay, so our website is thesouthernwayboutique.com. And we are also on Facebook and Instagram, and it's the same thing, the Southern Way Boutique. You can order directly from Facebook. You can go onto the website and order. And if you want to stay like in tune where we're at, because we do shows all over Texas. Like we're branching out into Oklahoma, we're branching out further into South Texas, but we're in the DFW. That's where we're from, DFW. And so we do shows everywhere there. And if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see our posts and our events and where we're going to be.
That's great. So for more information, go online. You can go to Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else, or you can come see them at the 2020 CATMASTERS at Lake Texoma at the Chocktaw Event Center. We're back live at the 2020 Lake Texoma Catfish CATMASTERS Tournament and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Ann with Fish Hard Industries. You guys have an enormous amount of stuff. Matter of fact, the jersey I'm wearing, y'all made. You have apparel. You don't just do catfishing. You do a lot of things. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Fish Hard Industries is a design and print company. We started out to kind of help the catfishermen, help the tournament anglers, help the tournament directors. Mm-hmm. And so being that we've been anglers and we've been tournament directors ourselves, we decided to utilize our talents to provide those services to the other people within the industry. One of our goals and our missions is to increase the level of professionalism. So we've worked with the CATMASTER crew through the Possum Kingdom tournaments and through the Texoma tournaments to produce. We designed and produced the jerseys for the crew, but we also design and produce jerseys for a variety of other things. Jerseys are kind of our bread and butter. We've expanded out. We want to provide a lot of different services. So some of the services and the things we provide to people are custom tackle. We work with several different tackle companies to produce their tag toppers and their print materials. We work with tournament directors to produce their posters, their advertising, their awards, their banners, signs that they need, and we can design it. We can come up with a logo for a tournament trail, and then put together a poster with all of their events, and then design and print the banners that they need to put up at the event to show off their different sponsors. So we work with a huge variety of groups and organizations within the catfishing industry, and my husband and I have been sponsored anglers for a number of years. We travel all over the country. We're based out of Montana, but we travel down to Texas. We'll be at Catfish Conference. We go to Kentucky, Alabama, where have we all been in the last year? We visited 27 states last year, so literally all across the country, everywhere, working with different people.
It's safe to say that if somebody's looking for something anywhere in the world, really, you guys can design it, make it, and ship it to them, and you might be there with it as well. You guys will have a booth set up, great apparel, great fishing equipment. The jerseys are, really, everybody loves these jerseys. They look great. It's great quality, and it's a family business.
It is.
I've met your son. I've interviewed him. Great guys. So if they want to get a hold of you, they're at another place, or somebody looks at these jerseys and thinks, I want that for my sporting team. I want that for my kids' team, or I want that for fishing. Mm-hmm. How can they get a hold of you to best get that and get it on their front doorstep?
We've got a website. Our website's www.fishheartindustries.com. We also have a very active Facebook page, so they can send us a message through the website, through Facebook. Get a hold of either me or my husband. I'm Ann White. He's Eddie White. We're both on a lot of different pages and different groups. So several different ways to get a hold of us. We've got our contact information on the website and on the Facebook page as well. All of our merchandise, all of our jerseys, all of that is available on there. One thing we came out with brand new this year was the merchandise. Of course, Eddie has the Fish Heart Industries logo on his stuff, and being that I'm a female in catfishing, I'm trying to get some merchandise out for the other ladies as well, and have come up with the pink catfishing logo that has the catfish on there, and some practical pieces for the ladies to wear too.
Awesome. So if you'd like more information about Fish Heart, go to their website and find them online, or you can come right here to the 2020 CATMASTERS Tournament and Outdoor Expo at the Durant Chocktaw Event Center. So we're here live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Tournament and Expo. We're here live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Expo Tournament at the Chocktaw Event Center right now. I'm here with Chad Ferguson, pro staff for CARC. A lot of you may be wondering what's taking them so long. You know, they had to be off the water at a certain time. They had to stop fishing. Why are people not coming in? Chad's going to give us a breakdown of what's happening out there from what you know, and then what's going on out there from them and the things that you've heard.
Yeah, so lines out time was 3 o'clock, so nobody can fish after 3 o'clock. You know, being 3:30, obviously it takes some time to get to the boat ramp, you know, get here, all those things. I've talked to a lot of people today. They're out on the water fishing, heard lots of different things. Had a lot of anglers who told me that they caught fish really early this morning, right when they got on the water, and then the bite died, and then they were really struggling. But then later on this afternoon, the fish started turning on again. You know, there's a million different variables there to what could be going on. I suspect that there may be a few teams out there that just didn't have a good day, and, you know, they just decided to go home and lick their wounds and, you know, decide to do it again. But I know there's some teams out there that have got some really good fish on the boats right now. And I think a lot of times what you'll see in a tournament situation like this, especially when the fish are turning off and on, and then if people really are sitting on fish and they're seeing those fish on their graph, they've got fish in the live well, they're confident that they're on fish, they're going to stay sitting there until the very last minute. I know one team I spoke to in particular, they launched up here on the Oklahoma side here close to the Ouachita. They planned on fishing there. They ended up not being able to find fish where they started and where they planned, and they had run almost to the mouth of the Red.
Wow.
And found fish. So if they pull lines out of water at 3 o'clock, then they got to hammer down and get all the way back up to where they launched, get the boat on, and get trailered back over here, and those things just take time.
So they're, what you're saying, a lot of those guys caught some good fish this morning. I'd heard some reports this morning that some of the guys caught some really nice fish, but that was early in the day. There's no reason to come back because you can only have 3 of those fish in the boat at a time, 2 over 30, because that's the law, and then 1 under 30. But if they were going throughout the day, continuing to catch fish and moving to a different location, as long as those fish were healthy, they could go and maybe they had a 40-pounder that was over 30, but they got a chance to catch something a lot larger than 40. So then they could start essentially culling those out, taking the smaller ones out of the boat, putting the bigger ones in it. So you're saying that that's probably what's been going on from what you've heard most of the day. And then some of those guys that have driven their boat 45 minutes somewhere on the water, they've got to get back, trailered up, and they have to be in line by 4:30.
Yes, absolutely. And that's some of, you know, tournament fishing for catfish is just as much a lot of times about strategy as it is about your fishing skill. And, you know, a lot of teams, with the way the weigh-in went yesterday, total weights that came in between first place and you start looking at 4th and 5th place, there's some big spreads in weight there. So a lot of times, you know, a team is just trying to get into the money. A lot of times they're just trying to get enough fish in the boat to, you know, to start out and kind of get on the board, and then they're culling throughout the day. I know I talked to one team this morning that had 2 overs and 1 under in the live well at 7:45.
Wow.
And by 8:30, they were already culling their overs, and they had culled those overs 8 times. So an over 30-inch catfish is a good-sized fish, and to be able to cull those fish 8 times in that short amount of time means the bite was really good. Well, then if those fish shut down in the middle of the day, you know, maybe the barometric pressure changed a little bit, wind shifted something, just, you know, fish can be kind of finicky, or maybe they just quit biting where they were. You know, it may have taken them a while to find fish again. And again, you know, it goes back to strategy in a lot of cases. If I was fishing today, you know, say I didn't have a good weigh-in yesterday, I'm fishing today. A lot of these anglers that fish tournaments that are really skilled in reading their electronics, they have a real good idea how big these fish are when they see them on their graph.
Yeah.
If I was fishing today, didn't have a good weigh-in yesterday, I was confident that I was sitting on, 80, 90-pound fish, and that was my chance to get in the money on big fish or bring in a good stringer and kind of make the day up. I'd be sitting on that fish as long as I could possibly sit on it. Then you run into the challenge again. You have to be here by 4:30.
That's right.
So if you're at the Red River fishing and you got to get those lines out of the water and get in and be here, you've got another risk that you don't show up in time and you get disqualified.
And if you're not here in line by 4:30, you're out. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, they're telling me right now we have some teams coming in to weigh in. So again, if you'd like to learn more from Chad, one of the elite catfishermen around.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if he would say that, but I would. Great guy. He's also pro staff with Sea Arc. You can look them up online. Chad's got an enormous amount of videos online. I know you host some TV shows, a lot of different things. So you guys go and check them out. You might learn something. I don't know if he wants you to call him with tips or something like that, but nevertheless, we want to thank you guys for coming to the 2020 CATMASTERS tournament at the Choctaw Casino. Maybe put it in the seat next to him, and his dad said no, but I said yes. Never know.
Where are you guys from?
Paris, Texas.
What's your names?
Hunter Daniel, Austin Sims, and Matt Weathers.
All right.
From Paris, Texas.
Y'all. 31.45 pounds.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Very nice.
So today, was it a little, what was the difference between today and yesterday?
There wasn't much difference. It was pretty tough both days.
Just the weather, the water. Are you familiar with this lake? What were the problems that you came into?
Well, we was coming across a whole bunch of shad, and we couldn't really get out of the bait balls and stuff to try to. Well, we located a lot of fish, but we just couldn't. We couldn't quite get them to bite. So, luckily, end of the day, got him.
Good deal. Well, great. Thank you guys from Paris, Texas. Look forward to seeing how you come up on the leaderboard.
This next team is Team 84, and they have 3 fish, which is, if you were here yesterday, that's the stringer is 3. What's your name, sir? Where are y'all from?
Billy Elrod. I'm from Skytook, and Cody Forestry, he's from Kansas.
All right. All right, if you want to grab one of those, or where you got some folks from Kansas.
There we go.
Yeah.
Couple of good fish right there.
And they have 3 of them, so we're going to weigh big fish. Remember, we have a pot today for the big fish of the day. And their big fish is going to weigh 20.83 pounds.
Congratulations.
And now we'll weigh the overall on the 3 stringer. Total weight. They're very alive. 47.40.
Over here.
Very nice, fellas.
So how did that go yesterday compared to today? I mean, that was you brought in 3, and those were 3 nice fish. Where did you come? Well, you don't have to tell me where, but how was the difference between yesterday and today?
Well, yesterday we stuck to our game plan from pre-fishing, and we caught a lot of big fish during pre-fishing, and then everything just shut off for us yesterday. We just didn't have good luck in our spot, so we changed tactics on Plan B, stuck with that game plan, and then it paid out. So,
good deal. Congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing how you come in on the way in. For our next team coming in right now.
This is Team 181. They have 1 fish. Good, man. How are y'all? Another nice fish. A lot of nice fish today. Very nice. See what he tips the scales today. 16.98. 16.98.
That's definitely a nice fish. Now, where are you from? Tulsa, Oklahoma. So you guys are not too far away. So congratulations, over 16 pounds, and we'll see how it weighs in with what you brought in yesterday.
All right, guys. Team 81. These are veterans. It's veterans. Our first vets of the day. Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. 3.87.
All right, let's hang on 1 second. We're going to make sure our scales are
we're going to
reset.
try it again. We're going to reset. Well, let's try it again. It might have gained a pound while it was in your hand. It did. 3.88.
3.88. There we go. Hey, that thing just gained like 0.1% or something like that.
If you do that about 16 times, you're in good shape.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Team 146 got one fish, a nice one. We'll get you to hold that up and let them take some pictures if you don't mind. Very nice.
That catfish looks like he's posing for the camera, too.
I know it. Yeah. Let's see what this one's going to weigh for us. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, you guessed right. 19.83.
Now, where are you from?
Kansas. From where? Derby, Kansas.
From Derby, Kansas. So I'm assuming this is not a normal lake for you to go to?
No, this is only my second time here.
Second time. So was it what you expected, or was it a little harder than you expected?
Oh, the bite was pretty rough here. When we were pre-fishing, we caught some really nice fish.
So, well, from Kansas, hopefully that'll put you in the money there, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
This will be Team 5, Dwayne. 3 fish to weigh. Total weight, 14.34, 14.34.
All right, Brandon, I know you're thinking 14 pounds. That, you got this grin like, oh, man, did you have any other ones that you weren't able to bring in, or was this what you got? How did it happen?
We probably caught 20 of those. We just couldn't get a big bite, but we caught more today than we did yesterday.
So today was better than yesterday. The weather changed, all the different things that come involved with that. Where are you guys from?
Hennepin, Oklahoma.
Oh, some local guys, I guess you could say. So I don't think anybody heard that on live Facebook, but nevertheless, hope the weigh-in works out well for you.
This is Team 219 with 3 fish. Total weight 12.66. 12.66.
So I'm here with Rance Stepp from Kingston. They brought in 3 fish. 3 fish really doesn't matter, so it's 13.29, but you add that with some other things. I mean, it could literally be ounces between in the money, out of the money, but overall, the time that you spent and the time that you had here at CATMASTERS, did you enjoy that and the tournament itself?
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. We had a good time out there. It's just, it's tough fishing today, I want to tell you.
It is. Well, thank you so much.
All right, we get our next anglers up here. Total weight 10.60. 10.60, guys. Thank you. Come this way. Dwayne will catch you on the way across.
All right, 10.60 with 2 fish. Not a bad deal. Not probably what you wanted for the day, but nevertheless, that's 10 more pounds than what you had yesterday. So how are you hoping to end this tournament?
By going home.
By going home. So this one may not have worked out for you the way you wanted it to, but we look forward to seeing you at our next CATMASTERS event. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Team 192 now, they have 1 fish. We're going to ask them to hold it up. You might want to take pictures of this one. There we go. Woo! Let's see what it weighs. That's the one they caught today. Could be the big fish of the day. You never know. There we go. Total weight, 34.36.
Yeah.
I'm right over here talk to Dwayne.
34.36. Was that the only one that you had hooked up today, or did you lose some?
That is it. That is the only one.
So that's the one and done. So all it took was one to bring in the 34-pounder. So hopefully that'll put you guys up there. We'll see how the rest of the teams come in. Now, where are y'all from?
We're from Palestine, Texas.
From Palestine, Texas. So hopefully you guys will do well. We'll see you at the weigh-in.
It's like we were telling you yesterday, it only takes one fish to get you in the money. And remember, we have big fish yesterday. Y'all, if you were here, you know what that one was. But it starts all over today. Big fish today, and if the one is bigger today than yesterday, they'll also get a check for the overall big fish.
So that, and if you're on the veteran boat, if the veteran has a completely different category as well. So you may be on the boat that gets the big fish, and if you're the veteran boat, and I talked to people about this yesterday, veteran, we're not talking about veteran fishermen. We're talking about someone who served their country in the military that is here now, whether they served a long time ago or they've served recently. If they're on that boat, they could play a part in the veteran big fish. So you could win. Not only do we have a $40,000 for first place, we have almost $100,000 in cash money going out, not including the prizes. We have giveaways for those in the crowd. So everyone that's here that has a ticket has a chance to win something that's up here, plus a chance at that 16-foot aluminum Sea Arc boat.
Oh, wow. Woo. This is Team 209. You guys had a good day yesterday, didn't you?
No. Yesterday was horrible.
Well, see, that's what we were talking about, Dwayne. They didn't do good yesterday. You want to hold these up?
They definitely did good today.
They did good today. They have 3 fish. They're going to show you a couple of them right now. Yeah. We'll weigh their biggest one. I think you have it. Or you tell us that one. You want to weigh that one? All right.
So, yeah, you just get to stand and hold your fish.
Their big fish is 25.86. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Big fish for this team, 28.24. 28.24 for their big fish.
That's 2 pretty good sized fish right next to each other.
And now we're going to go total weight. 60.65 pounds.
60.65. Woo. Now, yesterday, how did it go yesterday compared to today?
14 pounds yesterday is a little slow. We caught a lot of fish today.
So the difference between today and yesterday is 60 pounds. So that could definitely put you to where you need to be in the money. And we'll see in just a little bit.
All right, our next team coming up, they had 14 pounds-ish yesterday. They got 3 fish. We're going to let you see a couple of them right now. Yo! All right, let's weigh your big one. All right. See what he weighs. Oh, my. 31.92.
And we've got another one just about the same size coming in here. And we got a total of 3 that we're fixing to weigh in.
Oh, yeah. Total weight, 69.28, 69.28.
Congratulations, guys. Now, y'all said y'all coming in about 14 pounds yesterday. So there's definitely a big difference between 14 pounds and almost 70 pounds. What was your strategy change?
We went to shorter leaders, and we went to no corks, and we stayed pretty patient today. I mean, we got on it. Once we found the first bite, we're not changing.
Good deal. Well, sticking with that program worked out for you guys, and we'll see how you end up on the leaderboard.
You know, Dwayne, it's amazing what they'll tell you when the tournament's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't mind divulging those secrets. This will be Team 14, and they're veterans. And they are veterans, so. Very nice, beautiful fish.
So if you're just going to weigh in one fish, you definitely want it to be a good fish, and that was definitely a good one fish weigh in. 13.49 pounds for one fish.
Very nice. Couple of our veterans here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your service.
Now, you guys are a part of the veteran teams that are fishing, so thank you for your service to our country. Strategy from yesterday to today?
Change places often.
Change places often.
It didn't work.
No. Well, you did bring in one fish, so at least you didn't get skunked. We'll see how you end up in the weigh-ins. You guys stick around because they are lined up from what we're telling them out there.
You remember we were talking about they had to be out of the water by 3 and line by 4:30, and it was going to pick up here shortly. And sure, what time is it now?
It is almost 4 o'clock.
When I moved to the island, I threw my watch in the ocean, so I never know what time.
What island is that?
Port Aransas.
Port Aransas. All right, now they know where you live.
Texas.
So, are you guys having a good time? Is this your first CATMASTERS you've ever been to?
We really appreciate y'all being here, and I hope you spent some time with our vendors and checking these boats out. Somebody's going to walk away with a boat here in just a little bit.
Somebody, I don't know, I've got...
Maybe drive away with it.
I tried to get a ticket, and they wouldn't give me one.
You have the wrong shirt on, sir.
I had the wrong shirt on, but this little guy right here said I could have his ticket.
And speaking of these shirts, if you see people wearing these around, there's no way we could pull this off every year without all the help.
Okay, so I'm here with James and Joe. They're with the Choctaw Nation. Here, where we're holding this event today for Texoma CATMASTERS is an event center for Choctaw Nation. We're right across the street from amazing casino. I've only been in one casino in my life, but I was very impressed. So I know this is kind of something new here. I know you guys have had some bass tournaments over the years. This is new for catfishing. So what do you think so far about the CATMASTERS?
I think it's great. It's fantastic. We hosted an event, catfish tournament here about 10 years ago. Had a few teams in it, but this is over the top. Glad to have them here and look forward to maybe having it in the future. But they're putting on a great event, and they're great to work with, and the Choctaw Nation is very glad to be able to host this event here at the Event Center.
Awesome, awesome. So one of the things that I always like to talk about when I participate in tournaments like this. A lot of these tournaments are kind of held out, little more remote locations, not in Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, big cities. Obviously, having 221 teams of catfish anglers coming in, a lot of times a week or more ahead of time, pre-fishing. Some of these guys I know have been coming in for weeks and fishing. They're staying local, they're eating local, they're buying gas, they're buying ice, all those things. I know you guys do a lot supporting the local economy here, but talk a little bit about, the impacts that tourism has here just to the Lake Texoma community.
I'll talk briefly about that. Joe's over our tourism department, but we partner up with the city of Durant and a lot of our local communities within the 10.5 counties of the Choctaw Nation. And we know, bringing in events like this, what it does for the tax revenue for the city of Durant. And we have really good partnerships with the Chamber of Commerce and the city of Durant, the Choctaw Nation does. And we're all about community involvement and community we sponsor other events and things throughout the year to help our local community. And Joe's over our tourism, they do a fantastic job of helping promote events here, not just within the Choctaw Nation, but all of the local communities here in southeastern Oklahoma.
And so I know a lot of people, maybe you're not from this Lake Texoma area, maybe you're not up from Oklahoma, maybe wondering what the Choctaw Nation is. Can you give just kind of a real quick explanation of that?
Okay, well, Choctaw Country itself expands across the southeast part of the state of Oklahoma. We travel nationwide doing trade shows promoting our southeast part. Our focus this year is fishing, of course, so this timed it just right. As far as the Choctaw Nation, we're the third largest tribe in the United States. We are so honored to have CATMASTERS here. I tell you what, this has been an honor for us, and like James said, we would love to have you guys back again. It's been phenomenal. Ty, Brian, and the gang, I mean, they are just on top of this. We're honored to even be standing here, so thank you guys for coming in.
Well, thank you so much, both of y'all, for taking the time to come talk to us. Lots of people out there watching on the internet now. Hopefully, this will show you just a little bit of what's going on here. You can pull it up online. I know, what's the website for the casino across the street?
It's ChoctawCasinos.com.
Again, check that out. I was blown away. Like I said, first time being in a casino. It was a little overwhelming. We ate dinner there. Food was great. Lots of concerts and things coming up. Yeah, Blake Shelton tonight. Get up here. So we're going to go back to some more live weigh-in action. Again, we want to thank Choctaw Nation, Casino, and then everybody around this lake that has really helped to hold this event. We'll be back with some more live interviews in just a minute.
It's a great time. We have everything from women's apparel, we have fishing equipment, we have CATMASTERS apparel, we have boats, ATVs, side-by-sides. We have unlimited catfish, whatever you want, for $15 there in the concession stand. We have drinks in the back. For those of you that don't know where the restroom's at, it's also back behind the bleachers on the right side or the left side when you come in. We have beef jerky, we have candied apples. So you guys can take your kids back there, get some candied apple, get them all jacked up, and take them home. You cannot leave them here. If you leave them here, we're going to jack them up on it and send them to your house. So on behalf of CATMASTERS, we would like to thank you for coming out. Hopefully we'll be coming back to you soon. We have some more boats that are coming in right now.
Our next team is approaching 163. They have 3 fish on their stringer today. All right. Yes.
All right.
We're going to go for total weight on team 163. 42.07.
42.07. Russell, where are you from?
Perkins, Oklahoma.
From Perkins, Oklahoma. So we got an Oklahoma native here, hoping to do well in the CATMASTERS tournament, and I hope 42 pounds will get you in the money.
Thank you.
Team 67 now coming to the scales. They've got 3 fish. We're going to hold up the biggest one for you, or he is. I'm not. Look at this monster. Yo! Woo! Very nice. Let's see what he weighs. $32.23 pounds. Very nice.
Very nice. We got a total of 3 fish.
Oh, wow.
Woo, 51.81 pounds for 3 fish.
51.81. That'll move you up the leaderboard.
That'll move you on up.
Team 112, another one of our veteran fishermen. And he's a vet.
And he's a vet.
All right. Big fish is 10.95. 10.95.
Okay, so I'm here with Billy Elrod, fishing Texoma CATMASTERS again today. So, Billy, how'd you do yesterday?
We did about 20 pounds yesterday with 3 fish. It was tough fishing for us in our area.
And then today, how'd today go?
It went a lot better today. We had 3 fish at 41 pounds.
So roughly 60-something pounds total. Was the fishing as tough today as it was for you yesterday?
The only tough thing about today was the big one that got off at the boat. Yeah.
So Billy lost a good fish yesterday, right at the side of today, right at the side of the boat. One of those heartbreakers. So how'd you fish today? Did you drift, anchor? What'd you do?
We drifted. One of the things we changed a little bit today was leader length because they seem to be real down in the soot and the mud. So.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot yesterday, talking to anglers today. A lot of these fish laying on the bottom or buried down in the mud. A lot of anglers catching fish that have got mud all over them. It's one of the things you like to see a lot of times in these weather conditions, and it certainly doesn't help to, making the bite better. So did you have a good time overall at the CATMASTERS?
Yeah, this is a really good tournament, really classy, and good people putting it on, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. We're going to go back to some more live weigh-in action, maybe? Yes.
Hey, I want to thank Seth at Bill's Marine and Skytook and Ron and Cindy at Tall Chief Cove.
Perfect. And
Tackle Bandit.
Tackle Bandit is here at the expo and has a booth. And now the camera coordinator here is not watching me, so we can go back to the live stream.
16.89 pounds.
16.89.
So, some of the guys thought yesterday, we didn't do so well. So they didn't even bring the fish in. They were thinking, whatever, I only caught 10 or 12 pounds. Those guys that brought in 10 or 12 pounds or even lower yesterday are bringing in 50 and 60 pounds today.
Yeah, well, we had, almost 70, and they did 14 yesterday?
Yeah.
We talked about that yesterday. We talked about it earlier today. It just takes one or two really good fish now to move you up that leaderboard. And like we were talking about when we first started today, it was only 30 pounds that separated first to 10th place. Those are the money places right there. This is Team 175 they brought one fish today, and it is going to weigh 2.13. Not 3.5, right? Said it was tough out there today. Here, go this way, fellas. Yeah, Dwayne, okay.
So I see you're probably not happy about the 2.13 pounds, but were you happy about fishing?
Oh, absolutely, all day.
All day. So even though you only caught a little over a 2-pounder, still a great day fishing.
Yeah, but we sat on so many big fish, couldn't get a bite.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming.
For those of you who may or may not have ever been to Chocktaw Casino, great accommodations here, by the way. Last night we had a great meal at Gillies and an interesting night in the casino. We'll just leave it at that. Had a buddy call me this morning and said, "So how much do you lose, John?" And how much fun did I have?
That's right.
That's important.
So we got two fish.
28 and another one of our veteran fishermen. Total weight 11.98, 1198.
So I'm here with Lauren Smith and Brad Vance, and you guys are from Oklahoma, correct? Ardmore, Oklahoma, so not too far from here. So how'd you guys do today?
Today was a lot better than yesterday. We caught about 60 pounds today. Two good fish, almost 30 pounds apiece, and then one small one, so a little bit different conditions today.
And how'd you do yesterday? What'd you weigh yesterday?
Yesterday we only had 3 small ones, about 14 pounds. And so we knew we had to make a little bit of a change and see what we could get figured out.
So you got out yesterday, you caught some fish, but didn't catch the size that you needed. And then when you went out today, you decided to shake things up, change your game plan, and see if that would work. Obviously, if you caught a couple of 30s and an under, that's what you're looking for. 2 over, 1 under, get the most weight in. So, that works. Great strategy for a tournament. So how did you fish today?
Real shallow. Actually, we fished in about 12 inches of water today. We threw the anchor out, and the anchor stood out of the water, stayed out of the water. And that's where they was at. So we just stayed there all day long and didn't leave a 200-yard area and just kept grinding it out.
So talking to these anglers coming through so far, hearing from a lot of people that caught fish shallow, hearing from a lot of people that fished shallow and didn't catch fish. And then there's some guys that fished deep, did well, some guys that fished deep and didn't do well either. So it's kind of all over the place. Was there anything that you thought was kind of the secret sauce today, or was it just getting in there and sitting on them and waiting them out?
Yeah, we actually went to cut shad today, 1-inch pieces instead of a whole shad. Seemed to get all the bites, so we ended up switching everything over to cut shad, and we started catching fish. We caught quite a few fish today, 15, 16 fish today. Threw back a 15-pounder, 12-pounder. We had some good culls, just couldn't get that 40, 50-pound bite today.
Perfect. So shallow water, downsizing baits, culling them out, trying to get bigger and bigger and more weight in the live well. Again, part of what we kind of touched on at the very beginning of this tournament, talking about it being just as much about being able to get out there and find and catch fish as it is strategy. So we're going to go back real quick, catch some more live weigh-in action, and then we'll come back with some more interviews.
This is Team 30 with one fish will be weighing for Team 30. Where are you from?
Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
All right, that's just up the road there a little ways. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was a great time. Fishing was bad today for us, but we had a lot better day yesterday than we did today.
All right, appreciate y'all being here. Total weight, 9.31 pounds. Come this way if you would.
You know, if you're here or you're watching online and you'd like to get involved with the CATMASTERS and come out to one of their next events to enter up to win some of this big money, you can go to thecatmasters.com. You can check them out on Facebook. You might be able to even visit with someone here, see where they're going to be at next. Go back there to the CATMASTERS apparel booth. You can ask them for information there as well. So to pull an event like this off, John was talking earlier, Sea Arc boats. You see these guys, there's some of them over here and there's some in the back. Those Sea Arc boats, they are top notch. Those are top of the line, and people think, well, they're just for catfish. They actually have a boat for catfishing, crappie fishing. They even have air boats or jet boats that you could take upriver in small areas.
This is Team 141. This young man is 15 years old. Nice fish. Let's see what it weighs. 20.09 pounds. Very nice fish.
All right, where are you from?
Boyd.
From Boyd, Texas. Awesome. So how did you do yesterday?
Not at all, nothing.
Nothing. So today you come in with 20 pounds. Let's hope that gets you up there in at least the mid-range.
This is going to be team number 82. They'll hold him up there where you can see, the whole crowd can see him. All right.
Kansas City.
All the way from Kansas City. We got 28.44 pounds.
From Kansas City.
Kansas City. Go Chiefs. He said, go Chiefs.
Do they have a team in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, a kid from Texas. Team 130 now.
Okay, so I'm here with Jamie and Clayton Lucy. They're or Luce, right? Sorry, I knew I was going to mess it up. From Palestine, Texas. So how'd you guys do yesterday?
Yesterday we only came in with one fish that totaled 5 pounds.
And then today you weighed in what?
Today we weighed in one fish that weighed in 35 pounds.
Okay, so total sitting at about 45 pounds. Obviously today was a whole lot better than yesterday. Did you change your strategy up today from the way you fished yesterday?
Today we focused on a ledge on a point in the water. So that's where we fished for a majority of the time and caught that one at.
Okay. And did you catch fish early, late, throughout the day? How'd your day go?
We caught that one fish about 8 a.m. and that was it.
Long day. Long day. But hey, you know, that one fish a lot of times makes all the difference. You know, you stick with it, things could change on a dime. So Did you guys have a good time fishing the tournament?
Yeah, I had a good time. That fish was my personal best, so I'm excited about that. So that was good.
Good time. Perfect. Well, we're going to go back and catch some more live weigh-in action, and then we'll be back with some more interviews.
Card, maybe you want to go back home and check something out there.
I've seen a lot of Sea Arc boats coming in weighing fish.
Yeah, you know, that
number.
Sea Arc boat, I was talking to some of the pro staff back there. That dude really is a level above what I ever expected. Just the different designs and the size of the tanks, the size of the fuel tanks, the angle of the boat itself really helps you get through the water, even in the shallow water or in those big swells.
Absolutely. This is team number 92, and they do have 3 fish to weigh. Come on in, guys.
£20.41 for 3 fish. So, rough day?
Very rough.
Very rough day, but you guys did bring in 3 fish. You stuck it out, waited till the end, and we'll see how you come out in the leaderboard.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. So, you know, we talk a lot about the boats and a lot about the things that the fishing equipment and things like that, but safety is the number one thing. Not only the safety of these fish, but the safety of you on the water. We have the Corps of Engineers that's in the back. They have a lot of gifts for the kids, things like that, some educational programs to be able to help you teach your children how to be safe on the water and to help us as adults to pay more attention to our surroundings on the water and the things that they teach in the programs they have. So do go and check them out. Safety, it really doesn't matter how many fish you catch if you can't get home with them. So go and check them out and learn a few things that would help you on the water.
When the tail's sticking out, you know it's a big one. This is Team 47, another one of our veteran fishing teams today. So we're going to hold these up. We'll, of course, weigh your big fish because the veterans' big fish Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they do have 3 fish on their stringer. So we'll weigh the big one first. And their big fish is going to weigh 37.58 pounds. And 3 overall. Tipping the scales. Oh my, 68.98 pounds, 68.98.
So now this is one of our veteran teams, 68.98 pounds. I don't know if I should be talking to her because I heard she caught them all. Nevertheless, but we'll give you a little bit of this. The strategy difference between yesterday and today.
Sat on the same fish. We used to use big bait today. We drew a blank yesterday.
So the difference between today and yesterday, big bait. So you guys went to the same place, kind of stuck with that program, used some bigger bait, and there it was.
Yep.
Awesome. Congratulations.
This is team number 168. They also have a veteran on this team as well.
Okay, so I'm here with Daniel Armstrong, Mickey Petrie. So a little backstory here. If you look at experience catching big catfish on this lake, these guys are going to be way up there. Daniel guides for catfish on this lake. Mickey's been guiding on this lake for years. You know, they know the lake. They know catfish. They've got lots of time on the water here. So how'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday we struggled quite a bit. We fished a lot of different stuff from 80 foot to 2 foot and just could never get a pattern. We never really had a pattern going into the tournament either. And we ended up pulling away with one fish yesterday. I think we weighed in 14 pounds. Yesterday was way tougher than today was for us.
And then, so I know you got out there today. You did a lot better today than you did yesterday. I'm sure probably not what you wanted to do. But how'd you end up today?
Today we weighed in just shy of 70 pounds. We started out real slow again, and then we made a big move and switched our leader links up, took corks off, and targeted about 40 to 55 foot of water, drifted, and we ended up sticking 6 fish, and they seem to be hopefully the right 6 to put us in the top.
Yeah, so that's another one thing that's been consistent through this interviews. If you've been watching all these, you've probably heard downsized baits and leader length has been almost consistent with the people that have had kind of different fishing today than they did yesterday. Again, Daniel catches lots of big fish. You can go on Facebook, check out his Facebook page. You'll see, 80, 90-pound fish are very common out of this lake. Mickey as well. His old pro, been doing this for a long time. These guys know how to catch fish. So this is a testament to how tough the fishing is right now. Daniel, your website, Lake Texoma Catfish.guide. And Daniel Armstrong, what's your phone number, Daniel?
It's 903-421-4561.
If you want to come out here, catch some big catfish on Lake Texoma, give him a call, but you need to do it before CATMASTERS next year if it happens. Don't call him 3 weeks before the tournament. Yeah, I know you moved to Tawakoni, right?
Yes, because of this lake.
Okay, so we're going to go back and catch some more live weigh-in action, and then we'll be back with some more interviews.
And Heroes Outdoor is the middleman between those organizations and those veterans, and they cover the cost to get those veterans to those organizations that'll bring them hunting and bring them fishing. So it's a really good organization. Troy and Leslie have done a lot for me. They've done a lot for a lot of other veterans. So I just want to throw a huge thanks to them and a huge thanks to CATMASTERS.
So,
yeah.
Now with that, you're in from just outside of San Antonio, Texas. You're in from from Atlanta, Georgia. You guys have kind of just teamed up. Now you're also a veteran. So this is your first time at a CATMASTERS event. How did you like it? And how did you like being teamed up with Heroes Outdoor Therapy?
I didn't know I had to do a speech. I will get there. No, I basically got the phone call and got a couple. And then I got a couple of phone calls and an email or two, and I got told, hey, show up here and ask for Brian. That didn't sound too good. I was like, I don't know about this thing. Finally, I walked up to this desk over here, and a lady asked me, can I help you? I said, yes, ma'am. This is going to sound odd, but I was sent here to see Brian. She goes, he's over there in the hat. I was like, thank you. No, it's been a great experience. I enjoyed every minute of it. We didn't get skunked, so that's a good thing, and I've caught my personal best out here. So
well, there you go. How about that, guys? Super. Thank you. Thanks for participating. Watch this animal work, too, man. He's beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
That's Max, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Max is camera shy. He didn't want to talk.
Team 156. And they're going to hold up one fish for you. Whoa. We're going to weigh that big fish. .91 on the big fish. Overall weight. 25.68 total weight.
Congratulations.
This will be Team 46 now coming to the stage. Team 46.
£28.49. Thank you, guys.
This is Team 139. They've got a couple of fish they'll hold up for you here in just a second. We can pull that over there if you don't mind. Y'all might want to get pictures of these. Team 139.
Hold them up as high as you can.
Whoa! Yeah. There you go. Very nice. We're going to weigh the biggest one right now. See what he weighs. Big fish, 35.74 pounds. Overall total weight, 56.25 pounds. Congratulations.
So 56.25 pounds. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Missouri.
From Missouri. Now, you as well?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee. So we got a little two-state team up here, and you guys really turned in some good numbers at 56 pounds. How were you yesterday?
We had 21 something yesterday.
So 22 plus a 56. Definitely good numbers. We're looking forward to seeing how you come out on the leaderboard.
Okay, so I'm here with Jade Smith, Nick Lawrence, and Zach Stanley. These guys are from northern Illinois, 14 hours here from Durant, Oklahoma. Obviously, that's a long haul to come catch some catfish. I know you guys said that you didn't do very well yesterday. You didn't end up weighing in. What was your total weight today?
43.
Okay, 43 pounds with 3 fish they weighed. So did you fish the same way today as you did yesterday, or did you change things up?
We kind of changed it up. Pre-fish, we fished a lot of the flats. We didn't have good luck up there, so then we went and fished some holes. And we caught a couple there, so we thought we would mess around in there yesterday and had no luck. We tried and tried. Today we went back to the flats, and it paid off early.
So you came down and pre-fished. How long have you been down here pre-fishing?
We left home last Saturday. We got here Sunday morning, fished every day since.
So good solid week of pre-fishing, trying to get into a pattern. I'm guessing couldn't really develop a pattern throughout the week. That's been a common theme. Again, and I'll say this lake fishes really well, but I think the weather's a little crazy, and that has a lot to do with it. So first of all, did you have a good time down here fishing the event?
Oh, yeah. We had fun.
A rough start, but we figured it out.
Well, and, getting out there, sticking to it. We were talking about this a lot last night. One fish can be a game changer in an event like this, especially in a lake that can produce, 80, 90-pound fish easily. Sometimes sticking through it, playing the long shot, it's tough.
Trying to get him.
Throwing bigger baits. We were talking about that earlier. Sometimes you throw a Hail Mary at the very end. It's just as much about strategy as it is fishing a lot of times. Anybody you guys want to thank before we go?
No, I don't have anybody.
I'd like to thank Deep Shaft Outdoors, Specialized Construction, J&N Dipworms.
Perfect. So we're going to go back to some more live weigh-in action, and then we'll be back.
Page, link in with them, like that page. You can show pictures of today, videos. You can give comment actually on the live video right now. You can comment on there. Somebody's going to be on there as quick as possible to answer any questions that you might have as well about upcoming events or the process of how they pull these events off.
This is team 215.
Hold them all.
We're going to hold all 3 of them up for you.
As high as you can hold them.
Team 215. There you go. All right. All right, let's weigh them, see what the total weight is going to be for Team 215. Total weight, 33.31 pounds, 33.31. Another one of our vet teams coming up here now, number 115. They have 3 fish as well.
Grab those and hold them up as can for people to take pictures.
We'll hold these up for you.
All three of them. Hold them up as high as you can.
Very nice, guys. Let's get that total weight for them, Dwayne.
Big fish weighs in at 26.27 pounds. Total weight on the 3 fish, 44.44 pounds. Now, where are you guys from?
Missouri.
From Missouri. So we have a lot of guys that are not familiar with this lake. Is this the first time you fished Lake Texoma?
Oh, yeah.
So a little more difficult than back home?
Yeah.
He says, yeah. So thank you guys for coming out.
We're here with Jack and Zach and Jim Carey. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Yes, sorry. These guys are from Kansas, came in here to fish the CATMASTERS. So they didn't weigh in yesterday, had a tough day yesterday, ended up weighing in a pretty good weight today with 3 total fish. So did you come down and pre-fish?
We did.
How long did you spend pre-fishing?
We had one weekend a couple weeks ago and then all week this week.
So you spent a pretty good time pre-fishing. I'm guessing kind of tried to get a plan together when you were pre-fishing what to do. Went out yesterday and maybe the pre-fishing didn't help.
Well, it's been a slow bite, so we decided just to grind out one spot that we've hammered some good fish in. And it just didn't pan out for us.
So when you got it yesterday, you found fish, but you couldn't get them to bite.
They had lockjaw. I don't know if it was having to do with the current dumping out of the lake and not enough coming in. But yeah, it was just tough for us.
And what was total weight today?
51, I believe.
51 pounds. They weighed in 3 fish. So what did you fish the same way today as you did yesterday?
We started out the morning for the first hour just to see if the morning bite was in that area where the big fish had been, and it wasn't. So we decided to change the game up, go start dragging baits out deep, and found fish in the last hour.
And that, again, back to strategy. We were talking earlier, 3:30, we didn't have boats coming in, and everybody was kind of wondering what was going on, and we were talking a little bit about, tournament fishing being as much about finding fish as it is strategy, and then just kind of throwing those Hail Marys at the end. Obviously, this is a situation, they're catching fish in the last hour of the tournament before lines are out of water. If you're on fish, you're going to keep those lines in the water as long as you possibly can, because that can make the difference of being in the money or winning a tournament, versus having nothing at all. And it sounds like you guys played it well and really got it figured out. Anybody you want to thank before we wrap up?
I got to thank the wife. She puts up with me. So, and the prop dock back in Augusta, propeller repair. They do a great job. Talk to them if you ever need a prop repaired.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us. So what's happening here is the camera lady is is coordinating this, is getting distracted, and when I get ready to stop, she's not watching me. So I'm just trying to sit here coming up with stuff to say, and
She's been drinking all night now.
I don't know where she was hiding it, but I'd like that. A little better in there than I thought.
Total weight, 13.78.
Thank you, guys. All right, thanks. Good job. She said we had a hard time, but I had a good time. It really didn't matter.
That's right. Was it George Strait said, I'm not here for a long time, just a good time?
That's right.
It's kind of what she was saying right there.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
I'll tell you what, guys, of those of you in the audience, you've probably noticed this, but the hardest working guy here at this thing is Ty. Let's give a hand to Ty, man. He's wounded in action. He's been pinned I don't know how many times. If you've ever dealt with catfish, you know how it is. I think next year we might try to put in the budget some gloves for Ty.
No,
he don't like it.
Yeah. Well, in just a little bit when he gets through that, we'll get him to do his ballerina program that he has with a little silhouette. So it'll work out. Well, maybe that was just last night at the casino. Just last night at the casino. If you guys, after the event, go and check out the casino, the Choctaw Casino there. They've been great to us. Check out the local businesses here around the lake, all around the lake. We have had anglers stay at cabins all over the place. We have stayed at hotels all over, at the campgrounds here. So it's really been, hopefully, a great environment in a down season on the lake that we're able to come in the off time and bring more business to the local area. So we encourage you to support those local businesses that are here and in and around the lake.
You know, this.
I just got word that 4 big fish are coming in right now. I'm not sure if it's big fish like you tell the story or if it's big fish like for real, but I heard there's 4 monsters coming in.
All right.
So I'm hoping it's not a John fish
You didn't believe me? I'm not sure I believe you.
So,
you know, this is the first time I've been in Oklahoma in a while. I hate to say that because I just live across the Red River. Well, out in West Texas. But I was walking into the casino yesterday. It's my first time since the law changed. I thought that was really cool that they had to put a sign up that said no marijuana allowed. I thought that was interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Well, just one of those things you won't see in Texas.
No.
Or a casino.
Or a casino.
Yeah, exactly. But you do see some big catfish. And we see it at our Catmaster tournament every year. We have one in October down at Possum Kingdom, like if you know where that is. So y'all should come join us for that one.
That sounds
great.
great.
Third week in October.
So we got some big fish coming in.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Morris, here with John, Ty Null, on behalf of the CATMASTERS 2020 Lake Texoma Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo.
We have
We've got
3
another
fish
team.
veteran team as well.
A veteran team coming in that's got 3 really nice fish. They're going to hold them up for you. You guys can take some pictures.
Oh, yeah. This is team number 22.
Just go ahead and weigh them out. The big fish is 21.58 pounds. 28.58 pounds. A total weight of 41.19 pounds.
41.19 pounds. That's always good when you hear them say, well, that's better than I thought it would be. Another one of our veteran teams. They fished with us down on Possum Kingdom before.
Possum Kingdom, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess he wasn't lying when he said they were bringing some big fish in.
We're going to show you some fish now. Team 38. Oh.
Yeah, grab all three. Grab that one too, buddy. Hold them up high.
These guys came in third place yesterday, so it's going to be interesting to see where this weight comes in. Let's weigh your big one, whichever one that is.
Yeah.
Big fish. 41.93 pounds. And one more to add to it. Oh, wow. 90.28 pounds, 3 fish. Woo! Yeah. Remember, they were in third place yesterday.
Whew, over 90 pounds with 3 fish.
Which was just more than what first place was yesterday. So that'll be interesting to see what the folks in first and second did today.
So I'm here with Kenneth Holmes from Sherman. You guys brought in a phenomenal number, 3 fish. Great job. What was the difference? How'd you pull that off today?
Today was a totally different day than yesterday. The place we caught them yesterday, we stopped and stayed there for about 3 hours. Did not get but 1 bite. Had to leave it. We just, they just wasn't there. And so we made a move, went to a little deeper water, did a little bait change, and caught 1 fish that was probably 15 inches long. We thought, well, that's a start. We'll go from there. Made another move, caught another fish, caught one of the big fish. Made another move, lost a big fish. We thought, okay, we're on the right track now. And finally, about 2 o'clock, caught the last big fish and decided that we was where we needed to be. So,
well, congratulations.
All right, now coming to the stage, team 132, another vet on this team and a young person as well. And they have 3 fish, some pretty nice ones. All right. That's a stringer right there, y'all. Very nice. Another one of our vets fishing with us this year. All right. Yeah, we'll weigh the big one. 27.15 on the big fish. And now total weight for 3 fish. You're good. 59.96 total weight, 3 fish.
Right on. So not only did they turn in some great weights today, this is actually a family of group fishing, correct?
The Howards, yes, sir.
The Howards. Where are you from?
Sherman.
From Sherman. Now, let's be honest. They're way over there. We're right here. Did you do all the work?
I did a little bit.
You did a little bit of the work. So hopefully that pays off with over 59 pounds of fish today. Look forward to seeing how it comes out.
This is team 3. Team 3 coming to the stage now.
This was also our leader from yesterday.
Yes, it was. This is the last ones to weigh in, y'all. They were in first place yesterday. Yeah. Hold them up high if you can. Big fish is 26.15. And now the total weight from yesterday's first place team. 42.71 pounds. Woo!
Yeah. Is it, so 42
bald
pounds
ones.
today, a little over 42 pounds yesterday, or 89 pounds yesterday. You guys are looking really good in the overall. So you seemed like you're a little frustrated with today. It didn't go as well as yesterday.
Yeah, things kind of flip-flopped on us like it has been all week. We pre-fished for 7 days and have changed every day. We didn't do real hot, and then it turned around yesterday.
So, but still with bringing in 42 pounds of fish today, you guys are still setting up there where you need to be, and we'll find out pretty soon where you land on the leaderboard.
Awesome.
We'll tally everything up right quick. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for fishing with us. They had 2 good days of fishing, didn't they? Now let's hear it for them, the Baldwins. They're telling me that's everyone. So shortly we will.
All right, everybody out there, smile.
Smile, everybody.
I'm not sure they
These
were smiling.
millennials, huh? Always want to take selfies. There he goes. There's the jig. So
We'll tally everything up. We've got a bunch of stuff to give away. Remember, you need to be present to win these. We'll be doing that shortly. We'll take a break here, come back, get you some, our winners. We'll give some giveaways. So don't anybody go anywhere from CATMASTERS 2020 here at Lake Texoma and Chocktaw Casino.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
We're back live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Lake Texoma Catfish and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Mike from Tadpole Marine. We're sitting in a phenomenal boat. I've been just playing with all the gadgets and the different things. Tell us about some of the boats you guys have here and what you do at Tadpole Marine.
We have a little bit of everything. We have from little river boats all the way up to 24-foot pontoon boats. We're sitting in a Nitro Z20 with a 250. Real rocket ship if you're into bass fishing. Storage everywhere. We've got side-by-sides, four-wheelers, all kinds of off-road, everything.
This boat is, I mean, this is not your normal everyday boat. This dude is, I mean, there's computer screen. There's even you got a gas pedal in this boat, which I found amazing. It's actually got a little, I'm not sure what it's called, but if the spring breaks, you've seen boats before where you couldn't pull the accelerator back. This has got, I mean, you guys have thought of everything with these boats. I've looked through quite a few your other boats and your ATVs. I'm just ready to go play at your place.
Come play. We got a toy for every occasion, I promise you. We'll fish anything you want to fish for or hunt anything you want to hunt. We're ready to go.
Now, how can someone viewing out there get a hold of you? They want to come out and see some of the stock that you have from ATVs, side-by-sides, boats, pontoons, all those things. How can they get a hold of y'all?
First, come out here and check us out at the show. Second off, we have a Yugo location at 2900 East Jackson in Yugo, and right out here on Highway 70 in Meade, Oklahoma, and we're ready to go.
So you guys come and check us out at the 2020 CATMASTERS Lake Texoma Tournament and Outdoor Expo. Hi, I'm Dwayne Morris at the 2020 CATMASTERS Lake Texoma Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo. We're here with Lazy J Tackle. That they've got a great booth set up. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and all the different products that you have here?
Yeah, thanks, Dwayne. First of all, I'd like to say thank you guys for letting us come be a part of this thing. This is great for Lazy J's Tackle and Quantum, Zebco. That's what we are. We're distributors. We sell to tackle shops and individuals now, and we handle 13,000 some items, and we have that in stock. Zebco, Quantum, Zuki, Catfish. I mean, it don't matter what it is, Dwayne, we got it. But there again, thanks you, man. We're having a blast out here.
So how's business been so far, and where can people go and find this? You guys have obviously the tackle stores. They're a place they can go online and find you as well. Maybe they can't get to your store.
Yeah, thanks for that. Facebook is one of our best options that we got. We have that Facebook page, Lazy J's Tackle. And when you go on there, our specials is going, and our special deals, our giveaways, our free things, and that gets away with having to pay for so much tax and shipping. And if you go on the www stuff, then you get a little more charges for your taxes and your shipping and stuff like that. But yeah, that Facebook page is our great place to go.
So they could go to Facebook and look up Lazy J Tackle. Could find thousands and thousands of different things that they would want to order. They can order direct for you, had it shipped right to their house, and ready to be back on the lake as soon as it comes in.
Yes, sir. That's the way we like doing business. Most of the time, our orders, if you order before noon on that same day, it ships out that evening. Special orders, of course, a couple times, but you know, we try to have much of that stuff in stock so we can move forward. And man, like I said, we're just having a blast out here. Crowd's been great here at Durant. People's been friendly. And, of course, golly, man, when you come to see big old catfish, 60-pounders, and shoot, yeah, we got stuff to handle them big 60-pounders, and we want to sell them to you, too. So, and don't look at prices if you come out today, which we hope you do. Don't look at our prices, guys. We're ready to have some big sales. We got Coleman coolers way down in the cheap prices, so, and rod and reels, whatever you need, we got it.
Good deal. Well, don't forget to go on Facebook and look up Lazy J Tackle. Come out to the Durant Event Center. Check out all the stuff they have here, and we'll see you back at the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament.
That's a true alligator bowl.
108 pounds, 0.90 ounces. This was caught, they just told me, on a 15-pound test line. Now, how long did it take you to bring this one in?
About an hour.
About an hour. You guys thought you had a monster catfish.
Yeah, we did for a little while.
Until he got a little closer in the boat, and this catfish had teeth.
Yeah, they were. It was a shock.
It was a shock. 108 pounds, 0.90 ounces. Congratulations. Now you got to take this thing out of here. Now y'all might want to look at this gar's teeth and see if that's his teeth right here. Is anybody missing their teeth? Yeah, like anybody's gonna be like, yeah, that's me. I know you're not coming to the front. What I'm gonna do. Yeah. Somebody does, no joke, these are somebody's teeth. I'm gonna take them over to the CATMASTERS booth over there. So if you want your teeth back, just come on down there. I'd like to thank you again for coming to the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo at Chocktaw Casino and Durant Event Center.
So I'm here with Jason Barton, better known as Spud by many people, and Danielle Smith, Texas team based out of Central Texas up here fishing. Been a lot of changes here at the tournament last few minutes. There's been some big numbers with these last few teams that have weighed in. There's some shuffling going on with total weights. We're going to be talking to those teams here in just a minute. Before we do that, so how did you guys do yesterday?
We didn't bring anything in yesterday. We didn't weigh in at all.
So no fish yesterday, and then what was total weigh in today?
68, almost 69.
68, 69 pounds. I've known Spud for a long time. I know you've been fishing together for a while. Spud knows how to catch fish. He fishes these tournaments. He guides down in Central Texas. It's something we've seen a lot of these teams through here. I've seen a lot of guides, a lot of hardcore tournament anglers, a lot of knowledge out there, people that I know can catch fish that struggled yesterday. And then today seems like it was just a different day. I know y'all made some changes today, so what did you do differently today from yesterday?
We shortened our leaders quite a bit, actually, than what we normally have them set at. Switched to bigger baits. We did start out small, medium size, and then ended up going bigger. And actually, our small baits today, we didn't get any bites on at all. So I think big bait was the way to go today.
Shorten leaders, again, if you've been watching these interviews, you've heard this probably 10 times so far. Lots of people fishing today have cut those leader sizes down from yesterday. Most of them have been talking about downsizing baits. Spud and Danielle upsized baits. Obviously, it paid off. Were you drifting, fishing on anchor? How'd you fish?
We drifted all day.
And did you drift or anchor yesterday?
A little bit of both.
Both. Did you do some deep and some shallow both yesterday? Just kind of feel things out. And again, another thing, we've heard a lot today. A lot of these big numbers that have been coming in, people just had a total turnaround from yesterday to today. Was they went either from shallow to deep, or they went from trying to anchor to drift, and that's just been kind of a game changer for a lot of anglers. So I know. Did you guys come in and pre-fish ahead of time this week?
We did a couple days. We did a couple days this week.
Couple days pre-fishing. Were you on a pretty good pattern pre-fishing?
We thought we were on a pretty good pattern, but it didn't pan out. And things changed yesterday. Barometer got high on us, and our fish just lockjawed. So,
again, this is Danielle and Jason Spud Barton. Jason runs Catton Around Guide Service, Central Texas. He fish on Lake Waco and primarily. Surrounding lakes, so you can go check out Catton Around Adventures on Facebook or give Spud a call at
254-760-3044.
Perfect. Any sponsors you want to thank before we go?
Western Seeker, G3, Parks Planers Boards. Without them today, we couldn't catch our fish today. And Fish Bite Rod Holders, man, they held them in, locked them in today, so they did a really good job.
Perfect. Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I know you guys are tired, want to go get some rest, want to watch the weigh-in action. So we're going to go back here, catch some more live weigh-in action. We'll be back with some more interviews. A couple other teams we're going to talk to. At some point, we're going to get the Baldwins in here. We're going to get Mr. Klein and his team in here, talk a little bit about the fishing today. Again, there's been a lot of shuffling with these weights, and we're going to talk some about that. We'll be back with some more coming up in just a few minutes.
This is Dwayne Morris. I'm here live at the 2020 CATMASTERS Outdoor Expo at the Chocktaw Event Center. The catfish tournament's going great. HOT, Heroes Outdoor Therapy. These guys are top notch. They're one of our great sponsors. We do a lot of this to help benefit. We have Troy, Leslie, and Kelsey here with us today. Troy, tell us a little bit about HOT, HOT. I know it's kind of weird, a man saying hot to you, but nevertheless, tell us a little bit about the Heroes Outdoor Therapy.
We are a veteran-run nonprofit, and what we do is we really focus on getting our veterans into the outdoors and really enjoy using that as their therapy. There's a lot of veterans out there that are looking for something to get involved with PTSD, and we really help with the travel portion of getting them to a hunting guide, a fishing guide, or anything that has to do with the outdoors. One of the things that we found out that once they're there, everything is paid for, but there was a little hiccup with the travel expenses. And some of these vets are 100% disabled on a fixed income, don't have that extra money, so that's where we come in and help get them to those events.
That's great. Now, Leslie, I know you've been bouncing all over the country. You guys have been from show to show to show. You just literally flew in from Vegas. I know that was, go from one casino to another, but nevertheless, that's another story. Tell us, you guys are all Marine vets. Tell us why this was so important to you to start this organization and what it really means to you to be able to give back to those that may have been going through the same thing you were.
Yeah, so what inspired me to start Heroes Outdoor Therapy is my own personal struggle with PTSD. I was struggling to actually find an outlet to help me cope with that, and I was very fortunate to find that through fishing, and I started trying to link up with other veterans that shared the same passion that I did with getting therapy through the outdoors. And what helped me was that I actually met Kelsey through a nonprofit, and we were able to link up and kind of form that camaraderie that we had in the Marine Corps together. And we want to be able to help other veterans link up with other veterans that are struggling and help each other and have that community outside of the Marine Corps or any of the military branches that they served.
Now, you guys, I've met y'all, and Kelsey's a new member. I guess you could say she's come on board with you guys. Now, Kelsey, tell us a little bit about what you do with the organization.
Yeah, sure, thanks. So first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. This isn't my primary industry. Usually you'll find me at a UFC fight or something like that. But like Leslie was saying, is we met at a veterans therapy group, and it was the first women's part that they did, and it was incredible. So we've both been into veterans therapy for a long time. It's near and dear to our heart, and I'm excited to be here because I feel like this, first of all, Leslie's the first person who's introduced me to fishing and hunting, and it's been super therapeutic for me. So I truly believe in Heroes Outdoor Therapy. You can go to their website to find out more information, and also from their website, I really encourage you guys to support them because I've worked with a lot of veteran nonprofits and a lot of nonprofits in general, and by far, this organization solves a problem, and that problem is getting veterans out to the outdoors, into that therapy. So you can go to their website and you can find more information out there. Their PayPal link is on there if you choose to contribute, which I really encourage you do. Also their Facebook, Heroes Outdoor Therapy, you can message them. You can also click and donate from there, and their Instagram. So if you support them, if you support our veterans, I highly encourage you to support this group. It's something that is really needed in our community, and it's near and dear to our heart, and it saves and changes lives. I'm an example of that.
So for more information, you can go online, you can go on Facebook, you can go on Instagram. You can come to the 2020 Outdoor Expo, the CATMASTERS Tournament and Event Center here. There's a lot of things, and it's kind of crazy, but I think it's about time people got hot, right? I'm going to trademark that one. Nevertheless, if you'd like to support HOT, Heroes Outdoor Therapy, please check them out. Thank all of those that are out there that may be watching this online that have served our country, or those that were back home that served in their own way. We just want to say thank you for us at CATMASTERS and the 2020 Outdoor Expo at Lake Texoma.
Okay, so I'm here with Hunter Jones and Chris Stout. You guys are out of Missouri, correct?
Missouri and Tennessee.
Missouri. Missouri and Tennessee. So long way from home, getting down here, fishing CATMASTERS. Right now, I just want to kind of talk about a little bit what's going on. All the weights and everything are being tabulated. They're working on total weights, big fish, and all that. So there's going to be a little bit of time going on while that gets reshuffled. We're going to continue on with these interviews while that goes on. So how'd you guys do yesterday?
I think we had 22 pound yesterday. It was tough.
And then today, what was total weight?
55.
So obviously did a whole lot better today than you did yesterday. Did you come down and pre-fish?
We fished, we got down Monday and fished, and it was been tough. We rode around Monday and Tuesday, and then just mainly looked most of the week, but we caught 1 or 2 fish before the tournament. That's all we've caught. And just went fishing.
So tough pre-fishing. Went in yesterday. Sounds like you found some fish. Did you weigh 3 fish total yesterday?
We only had 2 yesterday.
2 fish yesterday. Probably a little frustrated yesterday after it went. Frustrated after pre-fishing. Went back out today. How many fish total did you catch today?
We caught 3 overfish today, and unfortunately had to throw the other one back. But so we weighed in 2.
So what that means is, just if you're not real familiar with catfish tournaments and what's going on here is, with this tournament, you can weigh only 2 fish that are overfished. So 30 inches, was it 30? 30 inches is a cutoff. So you can weigh 3 fish each day. You can have 2 fish that are over 30 inches and 1 fish that's under. So the goal is for those 2 fish that are over 30 to be the biggest fish you can possibly get, and then that fish that's under 30 to be as heavy as it can possibly be and as close to 30 inches as possible without you have to worry that it would hit 30 and get you disqualified. And that's a conservation effort just to make sure Oklahoma only allows 1 over per person. So that keeps everybody legal, and then also make sure that, anglers don't come in with 7 60-pound fish in a live well that would not care for those fish well. So obviously you did a lot better today than you did yesterday. Did you change your tactics up today?
We anchor fished today, and yesterday we drug baits, but we moved around a little bit, fished off a ledge today that had a couple trees in it, and we sat there most of the day.
Okay. And anybody you want to thank before we go?
Just B&M Pose, and Grizzly Jig, and my partner here for putting up with me on this tough bite all week.
And my wife. My wife gave us the best advice. All our fish came from a spot my wife suggested, and she's never been here. So
perfect. So there's another one. We've heard that a couple times. His wife picked the spot for him remotely from the lake, paid off. Again, long days, these guys out on the water, spending all week pre-fishing, trying to find fish. Tough day yesterday. It's tough when you're getting out there, spending that time. You're fishing for money. It's frustrating. Lots of tensions. People get snappy. There's a lot to this tournament fishing. So, again, thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. We're going to go back here, take another quick break, I believe, and then we'll be back with
Tanglewood Resort, one of the host hotels. Highly recommended. We really enjoyed our stay there.
Great. Thanks for that feedback. Check out Tanglewood, one of the host hotels. We're going to go back to another break, I believe, and then we'll be in with some more live interviews, I think. Is that what we're doing?
167.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
This is Dwayne Morris. I'm here at the 2020 Lake Texoma CATMASTERS Tournament and Outdoor Expo. I'm here with Guppy from Montgomery County. Now, that's not your real name, but that's what everybody calls you.
That is what everybody calls me. It started out as a joke. I put the dog's name on Facebook, and people started associating that with the business and with our nonprofit, so I just left it that way. Now I'm Guppy.
Awesome. Now, you're with the Texas Trophy Catfish Association. You guys do a lot with the youth. You do a lot with conservation, teaching people about the industry and about fish in general. Can you tell us a little bit about where it came from and what y'all do?
Well, it's all started in 2017 when we decided that we were going to, I don't know how to put it into words. We wanted to help with conservation and change the regulations in Texas because they are horrible. Right now on Lake Conroe, you can go out and catch 25, 50-pound fish per person per day. And we'd like to change that so we're not killing our trophy catfish population and just eliminating them as a whole. So that started in 2017. In 2018, we obtained our 501c3 nonprofit for Texas Trophy Catfish Association and Trophy Catfish Association with the intent to spread across the country.
Now, what does that mean? What's the difference between that and just any kind of other organization?
The 501c3? Yes. That means we are a tax-deductible nonprofit. So when people donate to us or organizations, they get a tax receipt, and that's a tax deduction for them.
Awesome. So this isn't for you guys to raise a bunch of money for yourself. This is for the longevity of the sport, the longevity of the ecosystem, things like that, that you're trying to give back and learn more about these animals to be able to ensure the future of them and that people will be able to do this long into the future?
Yes, absolutely. To date, we've tagged over 12,000 pounds of trophy catfish, and we're using all that information to get research on their growth patterns so we can hopefully change the regulations in the future. We also teach children how to fish. We've taught 4,026 kids how to fish to date. Wow. It's a lot.
Yeah. Now, where does that come?
Okay, so I'm here with Team 38, Kenneth Holmes, Drake Holmes, Tim Klein. So this team brought in a really great stringer yesterday. Total weigh-in was what yesterday?
68 something.
68 pounds and some change. They were sitting in third place, I believe, as of yesterday. And then what'd you end up weighing in today?
A little over 90.
So just a little over 90, some change. Like I said, we can't see what's going on the other side and don't have all the weights and everything right now, so we're just kind of guesstimating. But it is my belief right now that weigh-in today bumped you guys into first place right now, which again is $40,000 total payout for first place. That does not include big fish. Those numbers will be coming. Everybody's working on that. So obviously, phenomenal day fishing yesterday, phenomenal day today. Again, we talked yesterday. I know you guys fish this lake. You know these waters. You know catfish. What did you do? Did you fish the same way today as you did yesterday?
We started out fishing the same way as we did yesterday, actually in the same spot. And we fished for about 2.5 hours and nothing happened. I mean, we had one bite. And so we decided, this is not going to work today. We're going to have to do something else. And so we made a move and made a little change, got a little deeper. It worked out for us. We caught one small fish. We thought, well, okay, this has got us a start, and we'll go from here. And so later on, we caught a bigger fish, and then we moved around, caught a couple more fish, made another move, and then caught the final big fish, and that was pretty much the day.
And then so didn't do well earlier this morning. Had to struggle, go work, find fish. Obviously, things turned around. Did really, really well. And again, this is a lot of what you're hearing throughout these interviews today. Lots of changes in strategy, lots of big moves, lots of fish in different waters, people fishing from anchoring to drifting. People really had to kind of shake things up today and, do things where there was a lot of teams yesterday didn't weigh in anything at all, and they brought in some good numbers today, and they really had to change things up. So looking back at what's happened the last couple of days, like I said, I know you guys know this lake well. Is there anything that you would do differently now with the way that you fished the last 2 days, or do you think what you did was the best strategy?
I think what we did was the best strategy. We just kind of stuck to our game plan and made it happen.
Okay. And then another thing, again, we've covered a lot of these interviews. This young man right here, come step over right here so we can make sure that you show up here. How old are you?
14.
14 years old. He's been out 2 days. You're talking cold weather this morning. Windy, rough. It's hardcore fishing in the winter. You have to want to be out there. This young man's 14 years old, out with these guys, doing this all day long, and holds the junior lake record on the Texas side, which is how big?
42.8, I think. 40.12.
40.12 pounds. So again, something that we've talked about throughout this, lots of kids involved, lots of husbands and wives, lots of families. I've talked to lots of girls here, 6, 7, 8 years old, that are out fishing these tournaments with their families. Again, we want young people like this young man involved in this. We want them out on these boats. We want them out there fishing off the Xboxes and the phones and these things, and helping to pass this stuff along, because if we don't continue to get these kids involved in fishing, especially some of these kind of subsets of fishing like catfish and crappie that don't get all the fame like bass fishing does, this thing will die off, and we don't want that to happen. So, again, great job to you sticking it out with these teams. You guys did a great job today. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Azor Line, Team Catfish. They've been great to me over the years and helped me out a lot in my business and what I do. So,
perfect. And Tim?
Just Excite Baits. That's all I really got.
Okay, so again, I think this team is sitting in first place right now. I say I think because I can't see a leaderboard, and I don't want to speak out of turn and get a bunch of people upset with me. But if that is the case, they're sitting in the running for a $40,000 first place payout, and that doesn't include big fish. And what was y'all's big fish for the 2 days?
A little less than 42 pounds.
So 42 pounds big fish for this team. I don't know where the big fish weight is, but if this team wins a first place payout and then gets a big fish as well, there's additional money on top of that $40,000 first place payout, and we're waiting to hear what that number is. Again, guys, great job. There's a lot of anglers that have really, really struggled. People that we know, chase these tournaments. They know how to fish. They know how to find catfish. You guys got out there. You got it done. You brought big weights in, and very impressive job. We may bring this team back when things are said and done, talk a little bit more. Like I said, we're waiting on numbers to be calculated. We're going to talk to a couple more teams. Chris and Kylie Baldwin were sitting in first place yesterday. It looks like they may have been bumped based on what I have available. Again, we're going to talk to them a little bit about that. Once things wrap up, we have some final numbers, final weights, all that kind of information. We may come back and talk to a few more of these teams again a little bit more. But for right now, we're going to continue on with these interviews. We're just giving away a few prizes over here. We're going to switch teams real quick, and we'll be right back in just a second with another interview. Okay, so back again, Chris and Kylie Baldwin, husband and wife team we talked to yesterday. I want to preface what we're fixing to talk about again by saying I don't have a leaderboard in front of me. I don't have total weights. I'm just kind of guessing based on bits and pieces of information that I've got available. So don't take anything I'm telling you about first, second, third place, total weights, anything else to heart until we get those final numbers. What I can tell you is that Chris and Kylie were sitting in first place yesterday. It is my belief that you were bumped out of first and either into second or third. Do y'all know which one?
I believe it's second.
Believe into second place. So you guys did really well yesterday. What did you weigh in total yesterday? Do you remember?
It's 89 pounds.
89 pounds, and then total weight today was
41 or 42.
Okay. So 41, 42 pounds today, about half what it was yesterday. Did you go and fish the same waters, same techniques today as you did yesterday, or did you change things up?
We fished the same thing we did yesterday, but the wind changed directions and everything flip-flopped, so we had to go on the hunt again. But it was good. It was a grind all week, and we did it.
So had to go looking for fish again today. One of the things that we talked about yesterday when I talked to Chris and Kylie was that Kylie decided where they were going to fish yesterday and put them on fish, and that's where they ended up with their total weight yesterday. So did you make that decision again today?
Yes, we went back to the same spot I chose yesterday, but I think they just moved on us.
Perfect. So I know you guys fish a lot of tournaments. You fished Possum Kingdom CATMASTERS. You won the first year, walked away with a big check. Obviously are clearly in the money at this point. Again, until we get final tabulations and totals and everything, we're just going to have to kind of wait and see what's official and what shakes out. $40,000 first place payout. I'm not sure what second place is. But either way, no matter what happens, we know Chris and Kylie are going to walk away with a check from here. Overall, they're laughing. Kylie's already shopping or something. I can see the grin. What are you going to do with the money if you win?
So the money we won from the last tournament, we bought a house. And now we need to buy a fence and some sod. So that's it. It's already gone.
Perfect. So CATMASTERS are financing Chris and Kylie's home and home improvements and all those things. Again, another husband-wife team. I think it's great that you guys are fishing together and you're out there doing this together and that you enjoy it. It's something that we see some of in the catfish world, not a lot of, and you oftentimes don't see couples as young as y'all that are husband and wife teams fishing together, but I really think it's great that y'all are doing that. And I wish you the best of luck here in the weigh-in. We may bring you back and talk to you a little bit more after things kind of shake out and we have final numbers. Before we go, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank all my family and friends and sponsors for everything they do for us, supporting us and pushing us to go to these events. It's been a lot of fun.
Great. And again, there's a big investment in this and a team like this doing this. I know you guys have a small child that was a couple years old, 2 years old, coming in, pre-fishing, spending this time away from home and doing all this and, leaving the little one at home and worrying about them and all those things that go on. It's a sacrifice to be able to get out and do this. And obviously, when you come into a situation where you weigh in a good weight and you're going to walk away with a check, that helps some. But, we know how it is. So thank y'all again for joining us, taking the time to talk to us. And we're going to go back here and take a short break, maybe come back with some more interviews, and then wait for the numbers to be calculated here at Texoma CATMASTERS.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner hands down is Blackbeard Marine.
Okay, so I'm here with Lance Lutke and Dominic. I'm going to let you say your last name because I know
Pellegrino.
I knew I'd screw it up. I'm glad I didn't say. Another Oklahoma team, Lance and Dominic guide in northeast Oklahoma. Catfish, crappie, spoonbill, all sorts of stuff. Known Lance for many, many years from back when he lived in Texas. So how'd you guys do yesterday?
We got 57 pounds yesterday.
Okay, so they had a pretty good day yesterday. What was big fish yesterday?
It's in the sixth for ours, 25.
So 25 pounds. So they had a couple good overs and an under yesterday, got a good overall weight. How'd you end up doing today?
We got 9 pounds today.
9 pounds total, and how many fish?
1.
So 1 fish, 9 pounds, coming in from 60 pounds yesterday. Is that what we said? Yeah. Numbers are kind of running together at this point. So big change yesterday. I know we talked yesterday afternoon. You guys sound like you had a good day. You seemed pretty confident from what I could tell. Got out there, struggled today. Did you fish the same way today as you did yesterday?
We did. My fish moved. We finally found them at the end of the day, picked up one, missed a couple bites, and that was it.
Again, lots of that. Again, these interviews over and over, fish moving, people kind of having to hunt. They knew where they were yesterday. They got out today. They weren't there, or they were there and they weren't biting, and they had to make big moves and find new waters. Did you use the same techniques today as you did yesterday? Did you drift same days or anchor or whatever, or change things up?
Drifted both.
Drifted both days. So did you guys come in and pre-fish this week?
We fished 3 days.
3 days. And how'd you do in your pre-fishing?
A lot better.
So good pre-fishing. One of the few teams that have said that they did really well pre-fishing, and then, things just a pretty good day yesterday, and then it fell apart today. Again, this is another of many teams that are here. There's a lot of teams that you see that, these guys are guides, they're tournament anglers, they know how to find fish, they know how to catch fish. I know Lance has experience on Texoma, has spent time here. And then, you kind of expect some of these teams to come in with big numbers, and some of them do, some of them don't. And that's not saying anything negative about these guys, because I know that they know how to fish, but it's fishing, and you just get out there and you don't know what's going to happen sometimes. And, it's a struggle. So, again, these guys guide in northeastern Oklahoma. Which lakes do you fish on?
Grand, Oologah, Fort Gibson, really everything up there.
So all over the place. They got a couple of boats. They run catfish trips, crappie trips, spoonbill trips.
Striper, hybrid striper. Yeah.
Pretty much, you name it. They do it all. And you even do some duck hunts, don't you?
On my own, yes.
So don't call him for duck hunts, but he does some pretty good duck hunts. I've seen his hunts. So how would they get a hold of you if they want to call you?
918-607-7357, or go to Lance's Guide Service.
Lance's Guide Service on Facebook, lancesguideservice.com on the website. Give him a call. You head up there to northeastern Oklahoma, catch these big spoonbill and big catfish. They do it all. They got really, really good fishing up there. Any sponsors you want to thank before we go?
Whisker Seeker and Lawrence.
And Team Catfish for me.
Okay, well, guys, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I was rooting for you today. I was pretty excited yesterday after we talked. I was expecting a big show, and it happens. It happens. So, again, Lance Lutke, Dominic Pellegrino, Lance's Guide Service, northeastern Oklahoma. You can look them up. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll grab some more teams, wait for these numbers to finish being calculated, and then we'll be back with some more interviews.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner hands down is Blackbeard Marine.
Okay, so again, we are at the Chocktaw Nation Event Center right across from the Choctaw Casino here in Durant, Oklahoma. The weigh-in is wrapped up. All the fish is weigh in, cutoff time. And what's happening right now behind the scenes is numbers are being calculated, trying to go back through, make sure everybody has the correct weights for day one, day two, big fish, all of those things. Take some time to get those numbers entered, recalculate those, check them, make sure that they're right. They allow some time to make sure nobody's going to file a protest in the tournament. And then once that's confirmed that all of that has been done correctly, then we'll start with the awards here. Again, $40,000 first place payout. That does not include the big fish payout. And then some great, great prize money being given out for second, third, fourth, fifth place. I believe probably 10 places is what will pay out. There's some prizes being given away here in the background. And then another thing that's going on here in the CATMASTERS tournament is a Sea Arc boat, trailer, and motor being given away to one of the people that attends the weigh-in here at the tournament. I believe it is a 16-foot with a 25-horse tiller steer. Great little boat if you want to get out there, small bodies of water, do some duck hunting, anything like that. And we've got a big crowd here watching this weigh-in, waiting for these prizes to be given away and hoping that they win that Sea Arc boat. Again, there's been some big shuffles in the last little while. Had a couple of teams come in at the last minute that had some big weights. Looks like, from what I've got available to me right now, that the first place team as of yesterday may have been bumped into second, and then the third place team may have gone into first. It's really hard to say. So there's a lot going on here while we're waiting for these numbers to be run and get those final totals. And then another thing I want to talk about real quick, something that the CATMASTERS have done here with this tournament, is this is an off-site weigh-in. We are quite a ways from the lake. You can't just walk out the door here and walk up to the lake and get water. So the anglers that have fished in these tournaments have been pulling off the boat ramp and trailering here to this Chocktaw Nation Event Center across the street from the casino for an off-site weigh-in. So they got to keep these fish alive and healthy to get them here to the weigh-in, because if you bring a dead fish to the weigh-in line, you can't weigh it, and oftentimes in tournaments like this, you're going to get disqualified. So there's a lot taking place here behind the scenes, and they're working on making sure that these fish get all back to the lake alive and healthy so they can be caught again one day. While all this is going on behind the scenes, we've also got the CATMASTERS Expo going on here. So we're really close to having these numbers calculated and everything final. They're going to start with the awards. We may try to come back after that and talk to a couple more teams, just kind of see how things go and what the schedule works out. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up and get ready to go back over there to the weigh-in and see what the final standings are for the day and what the total payouts are for this tournament. Again, with the top prize being first place, $40,000 total payout here at CATMASTERS Lake Texoma. So we're going to take a quick break here, see if we can cut back, and hopefully they've got these numbers done, and we'll be back soon.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
So now we're live at the 2020 Catfish Tournament at Lake Texoma for CATMASTERS. Chocktaw Event Center in Durant, Oklahoma Event Center. I'm here right now with Leslie and Troy with the HOT Foundation, which is Heroes Outdoor Therapy. These guys do a great job to help soldiers get out of the hospital and into the woods. That's kind of how I look at it. Being a veteran myself, this organization has done a lot of things, and I've been able to spend quite a bit of time with you guys and your pro staff that you have, the angler that you guys, we got brought in from, I believe it was Georgia, that he came in, took a soldier out from down by San Antonio, Texas. You guys are out of Pennsylvania, but you have a following and a outreach that's around the country. Can you tell us a little bit about the HOT Foundation?
Sure. Heroes Outdoor Therapy was founded by myself and my husband, and we founded it because I suffered from PTSD and I was having a hard time finding an outdoor outlet to help me deal with it. So I started catfishing, and it helped me a lot, and I wanted to reach out to different veterans and get them outdoors and introduce them to a different lifestyle, just using the outdoors as a form of therapy. So that's what we do. We work nationwide with other veteran organizations, and we get veterans outdoors.
That's awesome. Now, this is not normal, but do we have any veterans that are here today? Prior service, doesn't matter how far back. If you could, stand up for us. We'd like to give a great thank you to those people. We live in a very diverse country. People like a lot of different things. Certain things bring people together, but what brings us all together is that some people are willing to write a blank check on their life so that we can do the things that we want to do freely. This organization helps us with that. Now, we'd like for you to tell us a little bit about what you're giving away and to who it goes to.
All right, what we have and what we're giving away, of course, we have a plaque, which you'll be able to put on their wall at their house. We have $500 cash, and we also have a $200 gift certificate to Tackle Bandit, plus they're going to get a Slime Cat rod. So got a lot of stuff going on here as far as giving back to our veterans. And one of the things I want to take just a second to, a lot of the stuff we can't do without everybody here. And we talk about having a catfish family. If you look up here, you're going to see Nocturnal Nation Catfishing. They're part of our family. Corey, if you're watching right now, I know you just lost your brother. Our prayers are going out to you. And we really appreciate everybody's support throughout the catfish family here in catfishing.
So now the Veterans Big Fish, they're going to get $500 in cash. They're also going to get a free rod. And what else?
Also a $200 gift certificate to Tackle Bandit.
So Tackle Bandit, we have a $200 gift certificate to Tackle Bandit, which is here today. We have $500 in cash, a free rod. Not only that, we brought them in here. These guys have supported our country. They may not have the biggest fish overall, but they're still going to leave here with a pretty good chunk of money. Not only that, some prizes, and our thanks for what they've done for our country.
Correct, Dwayne. And I also want to let the audience know that we had 40 veterans sign up, register to catfish this tournament.
So if you're watching online or you're here today and you say, you know what, I'm a veteran, I may not be able to catch that big fish like me. They won't let me enter because the people at the pet store said I couldn't fish there. But nevertheless, if you want to enter up on that, go online, go to the HOT website, find out where they're going to be at next, link up with Leslie and Troy. They have a wide variety of people that you can link up with from around the country, and I think we're fixing to give away the Veteran Big Fish.
So the Veteran Big Fish Award goes to Team 146, Jay Yeager and David Goss. Their big fish weighed in at 39.85 pounds.
Thank you, guys. While they're taking this picture, Team 38, we need you at the registration desk right now, please. Team 38.
Look this way right here, guys. Let's give it up for our veteran big fish team. Thank you guys for coming out, and thank you for the Heroes Outdoor Therapy organization, what they've done for the catfishing, what they do around the country. We're about ready to get started with our top money winners, our top prizes, John. This could come down to the wire. Now, we did not post these back there on the TV screen for that reason, because you don't know who's at the top. We don't know who's at the top. We got a bunch of envelopes here that, you know, really nobody else is paying attention. Maybe you and I could just grab a few envelopes and head over to the casino and see if we could double their money.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people laughing. That kind of hurts my feelings. Maybe I'm good at gambling.
You know the biggest lie I heard last night in the casino?
That you're pretty.
No.
Okay.
I asked somebody how they were doing. They said, "Nah, I'm about even."
About even. You're never even.
Never even.
Never even.
For life. All right, we're going to give away some Calcutta money right now. Third place in the Calcutta, winning $684. Stephen Cobble from boat 150, or they bid on boat 158, right? Stephen Cobble, $684. Stephen?
Stephen, are you here?
Okay, that's ours.
All right. That one's ours.
Is he not here? All right.
All right, Stephen, you just lost $684.
Second place in the Calcutta, winning $1,026. Ryan Sartar. Ryan, are you here? There you go. Just over $1,000.
Just so Ryan just got real famous among his friends.
Yeah. Who's buying tonight?
Thank you, sir. Heck yeah, it's a pretty good little turnout. Hey, we want to get some pictures.
And then first place in the Calcutta, $1,710. $1,710. First place Calcutta, Donnie Fountain.
Oh, look at the grin on his face.
$1,710. It's the guy with the big smile on his face.
Yes, it is. We'll put this right in the middle of us.
I assume this goes with this, right?
Youth angler? Yes. Thank you, sir.
And the award for the top youth angler, Team 38. Team 38. Team 38.
Team 38. They're at the registration desk.
Thank you. I guess that's why we needed them at the registration desk. All right. Now for the big fish. Big fish on day one and overall goes to Team 109, Jason Phelps and Dustin Edwards, 62.97 pounds, winning $3,980.
Scoot over to your left. Scoot to your left. Come on up here. Yep, come on up here. Hey, Ty, y'all come up here. Do a picture up here.
And now oh, we're taking a picture. My bad.
We're getting closer to that big fish, the top one right here, pretty soon.
All right, thanks, guys. Big fish overall and day one. And now big fish for day two. Winning $3,980, 41.93 pounds, Team 38, Kenneth Holmes, Drake Holmes, and Scott Linton. And they're also picking up their top youth angler plaque as well.
What team is this? The youth?
38.
The youth?
Well, they won both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they got. So not only did they win Big Fish on day two, that is also the Big Fish Youth Angler as well.
Correct. Yeah. All right. Now it's the top 16. We're paying 16 positions here. This will be 16th place. Total weight, 66.57 pounds. Justin East, Mark Thompson, and John Jameson winning $1,200. 16th place overall, fellas.
$1,200.
I could do the math on splitting that three ways.
I can do the math on $1,200. Congratulations.
It's a motley crew, isn't it?
Y'all show your tooth.
All right, now 15th place with a total weight of 67.15 pounds, 67.15. Lance Lukey and Dominic Pellegrino, $1,200.
You know, I can still do the math on that same 1,200.
Right.
So if those guys don't come up here for their well, they're here. Never mind. I mean, how many people would like to go to a catfishing tournament and win $1,200 for 2 days' work? Yes, sir.
Go ahead and raise my hand. I'll just win it in the casino. 14th place, total weight, 6782 pounds. Cody Forshee and Billy Elrod, 14th place, $1,200. Cody Forshee and Billy Elrod, 14th place. Tough break.
That money now goes.
Hey, tell them they didn't win anything.
Yeah, that's right.
13th place, total weight 68.98. Just a pound different. 13th place, Jason Spud Barton and Danielle Smith, $1,200. They had a good day today. Got them in the money.
That's a good day. And a matter of fact, I seen them back there at the boutique store, and she already spent that
Oh,
$1,200.
okay, good for her. Now for 12th place, total weight 72.06. Lonnie and Don Fountain, $1,200. Lonnie and Don. Our 12th place finishers right here winning $1,200. Come on in, guys. Sorry, you have to take a picture to get your money. And now for 11th place, total weight 72.82. Jay Yeager and David Gross, $1,200, 11th place. We're going to take a break coming up, and we'll give you your final top 10, and somebody's going to win a big check and this great trophy right here. We'll do that coming up next.
I'm Dwayne Morris. This is John. We're back here live with the Texoma 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo at the Chocktaw Event Center here in Durant, Oklahoma.
All right, here's your top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in 10th place, total weight 73.46 pounds. Donnie Briley, John Halford winning $1,500. Thank you, guys. Now 9th place. Total weight 75.03, 9th place. Lonnie Smith, Keaton Alexander, Brad Vance, $1,800. Thank you, fellas. Okay, 8th place now. Total weight, 75.21 pounds. 8th place, Joe Bell, David Burtz, $2,000. Money is going to be increasing significantly here over the next 7. That's your 8th place winners right there. All right, guys. And now for 7th place, total weight, 78.08 pounds. Hunter Jones, Chris Stout, Terry Shands, $2,500.
After this one. Turned out all right, didn't it?
Seventh place winner right there. And $2,500. Remember, coming up in just a moment, we're going to be giving away that boat, so make sure you don't leave. All right, now for 6th place, total weight 79.92 pounds. 6th place, David Shipman, Jeremy Munger, and Dwayne Breckeridge, $2,800. We're getting close to announcing your number 1 overall winner. We're going to take a short break, come back, and we'll continue with your top 5 finishers here at the 2020 CATMASTERS Tournament at Texoma.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite Pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner, hands down, is Blackbeard Marine.
Of the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo. That's the Chocktaw Casino in Durant, Oklahoma. Hope you guys are having a great time, all you that are here today. And everybody watching online, I hope you're enjoying this as we are about to give away in just a few minutes $40,000 for the first place prize, almost $100,000 for a catfish tournament at Lake Texoma, our first and hopefully annual catfish tournament for CATMASTERS.
All right, coming in at 5th place with a total weight of 83.36 pounds. 5th place, Daniel Armstrong, Mickey Petrie, $3,000. 5th place. Always a drummer in the band. All right, now for 4th place. Your 4th place finishers, total weight 86.66 pounds. Chris, Hunter, and Jennifer Howard, $5,000. All right, thank you, folks. And now third place. Total weight, 93.76 pounds. Third place, James Sean Prince and Johnny Weaver, $10,000. And one of our veteran teams, by the way. $10,000 winner, third place. All right, we're going to take one more break here. We'll be back with your top two coming up next.
2019 year-end closeout specials on all boats at Blackbeard Marine. Drive to one of our 6 convenient locations and pick out your perfect boat. Every single boat is on sale at amazing prices. Here are just a few examples. Suncatcher Diamond Elite pontoon boats up to $25,000 off. G3 fishing boats up to $13,000 off. Our status as the #1 G3 dealer in the world means amazing deals for you.
For the best performance on the lake, the winner hands down is Blackbeard Marine.
I had one job.
We're coming to you live from the 2020 CATMASTERS Catfish Tournament and Outdoor Expo here at the Chocktaw Casino Event Center in Durant, Oklahoma. We are now only 2 spots away from $40,000 for first place. Almost $100,000 in cash money, plus a lot of giveaways here. We're going back to the stage for the second place.
All right, second place finisher. Total weight, 132.15 pounds. Second place, Chris and Kylie Baldwin, $14,000.
I'm here right now with Chris and Kylie Baldwin and $14,000, second place. It seems like everywhere you guys go, you're in the top 3. Is this your good luck charm, or do you guys have something, or you just want to keep it to your vest?
That's her.
Maybe I am the good luck charm.
Maybe she is the good luck charm. Or maybe it's the little one that you have with you that's the good luck charm. But another great finish at a CATMASTERS tournament, placing second here with $14,000 cash. Great total numbers. We would like to thank everyone out there and thank you guys for coming.
All right, we're going to take one more break and we're going to give you your overall winner coming up right after this word from Sea Art.
This is Dwayne Morris coming to you live from the 2020 CATMASTERS Outdoor Expo and Catfish Tournament in Chocktaw Casino in Durant, Oklahoma. We are one away. Right now, we're fixing to name the #1 catfishing team at the CATMASTERS event for 2020 for Lake Texoma. $40,000 in cash for this one event. Going to the stage right now.
All right, here's your overall winner, guys. And it wasn't close. Overall weight, 158.33 pounds. Winning first place in this first ever CATMASTER tournament here off of Lake Texoma and the Chocktaw Casino. And your winners are Kenneth and Drake Holmes and Timothy Klein, $40,000.
$40,000.
And a plaque.
Yeah. And some pretty good bragging rights as well.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. We're going to talk after y'all done. Take some pictures, we'll talk. Listen to that. Give him a hand. Also this nice trophy as well.
John, $40,000 for a catfish tournament.
The largest paying catfish tournament in the United States. Right there, and you got to witness it. Let's give him a big hand, y'all. We didn't have to ask him to smile for the camera, did we? That's awesome. Awesome.
All right, stand in between John. All right. Not only do you guys have a great trophy that you can walk around with, you've got a great check for. Did you notice you just got the trophy and the check for $40,000 for catfishing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I did. If you quit talking to me, I'd leave before they catch on. So $40,000. You ever think you'd go to a catfish tournament and win $40,000?
Not at all.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sherman, Texas.
Sherman, Texas.
Oh, it's just over the water there.
Not
what place were y'all in after the first day?
Third.
So they were in third place yesterday, jumped all the way to first. If you were here, you saw what they weighed in. You know why they did it. Had 90 pounds today, isn't that correct?
Yes, sir.
What a great day. And what do you think? What do you want to tell people who are watching or hear about this tournament?
This is a very well organized tournament. I mean, I fish a lot of big bass tournaments too, and this is run as good or better than any of them.
There you are. Thank you for that.
There, a little free plug for CATMASTERS.
A $40,000 endorsement right there.
$40,000. Let's give it up one more time for the #1 place at the largest payout of catfish in the country. $40,000.
Woo! Thanks, guys. Well, can we see y'all in the casino? I'd like to drink something out of that cup tonight.
Hey, son, let's go this way, son. I just adopted one for $40,000.
Awesome.
Now, we have one more thing to do, and I think a lot of people have stuck around for that.
Yes.
One more thing.
I think we're going to give something away now, aren't we?
I think a boat away.
Yeah, all right. Do we have...
We got a little bucket with red little tabs in it.
Yeah, where is that?
We're going to give away that Sea Arc boat, 16-foot, flat bottom, aluminum boat with a 15 horsepower Suzuki 4-stroke engine. Now, if you've got a ticket when you came in here today, you're eligible to win that. John and I were not eligible to win that. They wouldn't let us do it. Also, before we do this, if you guys would like to visit with them, take some pictures, they might even let you take a picture with their trophy. They might not let you get a hold of it, but they'll probably take some pictures with it. You guys feel free to visit any of our anglers. Our pro staff that's in the back with Sea Arc, Chad Ferguson's been over here all day long doing interviews with the different anglers. Go over there, visit with these guys, check the booths out on your way, grab a drink. They may still have some food out there. All of those different things. And we would like to thank you for coming to the 2020 CATMASTERS first ever tournament and the largest ever payout for a catfish tournament in the United States.
And I want to, especially to the kind of the core guys like Ty and Brian and Skinny and all these guys that are around here that really organize this and do all the behind the scenes stuff. and up here in front. Let's give all of them a hand. These guys in these white shirts, man. Thank you so much for the work you do. It's no way it could be possible without all these guys. And we really do. Yeah, yeah. All right, we're going to give away the boat now. All right. We've got a young man in here that's qualified to do this. We don't trust Dwayne or myself, nor do I want to. All right, reach in there and grab one.
Hang on.
Oh, we have something else to give away?
Look at there, a little tease. We got some other prizes to give away before it. So you guys were all excited about this boat. They built it up, ready. You already got your truck backed up to there, and all of a sudden, Ty comes in with, hang on just a minute, right? So now we've got some other prizes to give away to the same people. We've got rods. We've got a few other things here to give away. And whoever's left in this bucket, tub, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be a chance to win that Sea Arc boat.
All right, we're going to draw from this for these items as well. Right after this break.
So thank you for coming to the 2020 CATMASTERS, Lake Texoma, Chocktaw Event Center.
Remember that thing about that well organizational thing? It's all live here, folks.
Who are they from? Is that?
Can you hear me now? Hello, hello.
Back again, Team 38, Kenneth Holmes, Drake Holmes, Timothy Klein. We talked to these guys a little bit earlier, talked to them quite a bit yesterday. They had a big day yesterday, came in with some good weights, sitting at third place yesterday at the end of the day. Came in today, bumped into first place today. And then I believe I see a big fish check as well. Big Fish Day 2, $3,980 is what the envelope says here. And then $40,000 first place payout, so a grand total of $4,380. That's a big payday. I don't believe there's ever been a payday this big in the catfish tournament world. Either way, it's a substantial paycheck for 2 hard days of fishing. Got some great plaques here. This young man has got a very heavy trophy that I'm sure somebody's going to take home and proudly display at the house. So let's talk again a little bit more. I know, we've kind of hit some highlights of this. Now that the tournament's over, you're not, out there competing for money again tomorrow. Let's talk a little bit more about what you guys did the last couple of days and how you fished. So yesterday, did you drift or anchor?
Yesterday we did a little bit of both. We started out on anchor, and then we tried drifting for a while. Drifting just didn't work for us as well as we wanted it to, so we went back to anchoring. And today we never did drift. We just anchored all day.
Anchored up. Did you go out today, find fish on electronics, sit on those fish? Were you kind of fishing by gut? How did that go today?
Today we went back to the same place we started yesterday. I mean, it was good to us yesterday. We thought, why not try it again? Just did not work out for us today, and so we just, after a couple, 2.5, 3 hours, we just pulled the plug on that deal and made a move and started looking for them on the locator and just got to, we've marked a few and said, okay, there's fish here. We didn't target specific fish. We just seen fish on the graph and said, let's try it, and that started working. So we fished that for a while and then made a move and made a good run at it after that.
Now, we covered a little bit earlier today, hit this a couple times throughout this 2-day tournament, these interviews. Lake Texoma on the Texas side. This lake sits on the Texas-Oklahoma border. Depending on where you are in the lake, you can be in Oklahoma or Texas water. But it's been quite a few years ago. Cody caught a 121-pound blue cat on the Texas side, set a world record. I know this lake can produce 80, 90s, no problem. You guys see them all the time. We know they're out there. Haven't seen those fish in this tournament today, but everybody really, knows that they're there. Were you guys hunting those biggest fish of the day, the 80s and 90s, and trying to find one of those and bring that in? Or was your strategy to try to just get as much weight as you could, as fast as you could, and go that route?
Our strategy was really just to put fish in the boat. We really, to start out with, didn't care what size they were. As long as we got our 3 fish in the boat, we knew that sooner or later we'd hit the right spot that the big ones would come, and it just happened that way.
Again, guys, excellent job. This young man's holding this heavy trophy. You see he's getting tired here. I can tell it in his eyes. These guys have had a long couple days of fishing. They need to get home, get some rest. We're going to let them go and go home and figure out how they're going to spend that money. And I hope that you're going to get some of that money, young man. We'll see. He doesn't know for sure. He got big fish. So we're going to let them get out of here, get some rest. Again, excellent job both days. Really a great show. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us yet again. And we're going to go back here. I believe there's some more giveaways or something going on the stage, and let these guys go get some rest.
Everyone that's watching out there, check out our sponsors. You can find them online. You can see them on the stage. Go to their websites, order the things from there. Check out and see what they have to do. And now we're going to the last 2 giveaways we have before we give away that 16-foot Sea Arc boat.
All right. Number 072. The much anticipated 0 number.
072.
We have it?
Right now we have a cooler with a huge CATMASTER logo on the top. It might have a catfish in there, so you're going to want to check it.
And this will be the last item before we give away the boat, correct?
One more item before we give away that boat.
Number 451. 451. 451.
451.
I hear somebody.
Oh,
up in the cheap seats.
In the cheap. You're the next contestant.
It's a bleacher bomb.
I like that this kid has not let go of that trophy yet. He's like, no, this is going with me.
There's a pile of cash inside of it.
Yeah, I hope you kept the check in it, buddy.
You already pulled
All right, the last and final thing we're going to give away today is that our headline sponsor with the Sea Arc boat, a 16-foot aluminum flat bottom boat with a Suzuki 15 horsepower, 4-stroke engine on it with the trailer. You can get that and take it away here today.
What he just said.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to repeat. All right, you ready? Let's draw us a winner. Everybody ready? Here we go.
She's ready. Drum roll.
Number 176. 176.
176.
Oh! There's your boat winner.
Proud owner of a Sea Arc 16-foot flat bottom aluminum boat, 15 horsepower, 4-stroke engine. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to everyone that's come. We would like to see you
Thank you so
again.
much. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Check out the Texas CATMASTERS, the CATMASTERS on Facebook for Texoma. We'll see you again next year.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. Thanks for all the participation. Great work. Thanks for all the anglers. Thank you to our 40 veterans that fished with us as well. Until next year, good night.